folks, welcome back. It is time to continue our adventures in Bohemia with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just a moment. Rewards enabled on channel. What's this? On Twitch? Is this... Oh, okay, that's something... I thought something were talking about drops, and that would have been kind of unusual, because I wasn't expecting any Kingdom Come Deliverance drops, considering the game has been out for 6 years. Anyway, never mind. Back to the plot. We'd stayed at the inn. No, we hadn't. We'd been to the mill. Why had we been to the mill? To drop something off? What nonsense are we up to? We were on all sorts of quests, weren't we? We were talking about going to the monastery and murdering everyone. Yes, I remember it all now. It's all coming flooding back. That is certainly a possibility. One that we will keep in mind. Okay, we'll come back to that. Hold that thought. We're going to... Oh, we need to go and see Andrew. Do we? Find Adam's valuables and give them back to Andrew instead. Give them back to him instead of to Andrew. Inform the innkeeper Andrew. Find the thieving charcoal burner. Give Adam the cross back. Oh, I could. Oh, that's why I came to the mill to get the cross. I could just go and shortcut this and just give Adam the cross back and not worried about the rest. That sounds like a quick way out of this. Let's go do that. It avoids a whole lot of ill feeling towards, I imagine, Andrew and everything else, because Andrew's ended up buying this stolen cross, and I've stolen it from him, and I might have to explain how I came to get my hands on it. That might be a tricky conversation to have. Okay, let's go hand this in and recruit ourselves an innkeeper for Pribyslavitz. Pribyslavitz. I will try and Pribyslavitz? I'll try and pronounce it somewhat correct. Hi Mike, how's it going today? Happy Friday, by the way. The weekend is here right now. It starts now. It's official. I'm officially declaring it official anyway, even if it's not technically official. It's close enough. We will go with that. So, Adam, you no longer have to sweep the floor. I mean, it's going to take him a long time to brush all the dirt off this dirt floor. You can come and do that for me.
God bless.
In the new town. You? Yeah, I've got this cross, right?
You won't believe it, but I found Bianca's cross.
Really? How did you find it?
Don't ask.
It's a long story.
And?
Yeah, don't ask. It's just, here you go.
It's yours. Take it.
Thank you, Henry. This is the only memory I have of them. How much do I owe you?
Nothing.
I don't want anything. I'm glad to do a favour for a
Cost
neighbour.
me nothing, this
That's
one.
so generous of you, Henry. I'm very grateful. If you ever need anything...
Well,
I'll remember
about that...
Goodbye.
Don't go anywhere, because... I need an innkeeper.
Adam, listen. You're a friendly fella, and you know a thing or two about the tavern trade. How would you like to be my innkeeper?
What? Me? Innkeeper?
We have had this
I've got a
conversation.
tavern in Pribyslavitz. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there, but who wants to live in a village without an alehouse? And someone's got to run it.
I'd love to, Henry, but I can't just now. But come back to me another time, if you're still interested.
Wait, what? Have I bollocks that up?
Take care.
That was... Oh, I need to do the quest. Right, the quest isn't over. Right, so I need to... Oh, God, I might have done that in the wrong order and messed things up horrendously. Well, let's go find out, while it's fresh in our minds. It's going to be a side quest day today. Weekend always starts when you get back from work on a Friday. It's a good feeling, isn't it? Let's see, we're going here. No, we're not. Well, we are, but I need some boar meat on the way. There's none just handy. There's not... There should be some. There should be some around here that I could go to. There's lots of deer spots. I don't see a wild boar hunting. Do you know, that is just typical. I mean, there's some over there. There must be some around here. I've been hunting boars in the woods. I had boar quests to go and do. There are some over here. It's a bit of a trek out, like. But if we get there, then at least we can fast travel. So let's go Let's go hunt some pigs. It's always the start of the most epic adventure in any movie, isn't it? It starts with pig hunting. I can't think of any movie ever, apart from maybe Swallows and Amazons. Not Swallows and Amazons. Is it Swallows and Amazons? Which is the one where they're stranded on a like an island. Hey Pan, how's it going? Oh, it's a classic piece of literature apparently. I can't remember of it. There's a load of school kids get sort of shipwrecked or plane crashed on this island, and then they end up murdering each other for like power and control. And it's supposed to be like Lord of the Flies. Thank you. That's the one I'm thinking of. Cheers. So there was definitely pig hunting in that. So I will take my cue from that. If they can do it in classic literature, then I can do it in the game, I'm sure. And we start an epic adventure by getting stuck in a ditch and going pig hunting. I knew I should have bought a four-wheel drive horse. Come on. There we go. This is the bandit camp here, right? It is.
Is someone there?
I'm just going to kill them for the third time, I think.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
Assuming it's still a bandit.
Ah!
Ooh, he says, that stings.
What the hell was that?
That book still haunts you to this day? I haven't read it in a long, long time. It was school, actually. And I kind of vaguely remember bits of it, but not the whole story. The ending and the middle bit. Have I put my bow away? Oh, I know what's happened. I don't have an arrow. Yes, I do. Ignore that. Oh, that one went right past his ear. He's like, what was that? Did I hear something? Okay, he's gone. Leave him. I came here for the pigs, not for the bandits. You read some pretty messed up esoteric crap. I think when I was at school... I mean, it's a long time ago now. We're talking 30 years. And probably more since I read that. I always sort of felt like, yeah, I could imagine my mates turning like this, and I'd be the one that got left out and hunted down. I'd be the one on the outside. That's kind of how I felt from reading that. It was kind of... You kind of recognise... Everyone, I think, recognised one of the characters when they read it. Those who actually thought about it. Okay, let's see. Because I thought when we started reading it, it was going to be like some nice Famous 5, Secret 7 sort of children's book. And we got through it and like... That was considerably darker than anything I've read before. Am I a long way off this pig pen? No, I'm not. Okay. I probably only need to kill one of these and I should be okay. And we'll try and do it on foot rather than on horseback, because horseback pig hunting in the woods on a hill is likely to end badly. Speaking of movies that start off with a pig hunt, you can think of Surviving the Game. But it's just a warm-up for the real hunt. Surviving the Game, I don't think I've come across that. Okay, this looks like a pig place. Do the pigs spawn in as I approach? It tends to be what happens. I see all these moving leaves and shadows, and I keep thinking, movement. But it's not a pig. I don't know if sneaking in is worth doing here. I don't really want to run around trying to make them spawn. Wouldn't it be nice if you just turn up there and there's a pig waiting for you? When they do spawn in, they do tend to run off quite quickly. Was that something? No. All these just moving. There's one. There's one. I see him. I see him. The thing is, even though you're in stealth, they seem to instinctively know to move directly away from you, whether they see you or not. So at that point, I should probably be on the horse and going for this. Oh, I think I can get one from there. That'll do. I don't think I need the other one, but let's hope I don't need the other one because I missed. Did I get him? I think he ran off. Anyway, this should be enough if I take 167 boar meat and become... I needed 10. Okay. Right. I needed 10. Let's move all but 10 to the horse. Where it will probably go off, right? There we go. That was considerably easier than expected. Let's survive in the game from 1994. And there's Ice-T, Charles Dutton, and Gary Bussey in leading roles. Oh, I've heard of Ice-T. Don't recognise the other actors, but I've got to say, I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible with actors and singers' names. Oh, God, I forgot I should have done that in time. Never mind, we'll be back there. I'll probably recognise them if I saw them. Right then, let's go and hand this meat over to Andrew first, before we start upsetting him with talk about the cross that I stole from his basement. That I no longer have. Okay, that might be a problem. I might have really ballsed this up. Because if I still had it, and he says, okay, yeah, it's in the basement, go get it, and then come talk to me, I can still do that bit. Because I've handed it in, that is no longer an option. We might be in a mess. Anyway, let's hand over the illicit boar meat here.
How are you?
I've got the meat you wanted.
Great. Nothing like the aroma of fresh game. Here you are. You've earned your groschen.
I've got a stack more. Oh, there's another quest.
Are you after some meat?
Indeed. I was going to do hare in cream sauce. I've got everything I need, except the hare.
If only I looted that hare meat off that bloody bandit. We'll go and get the hare meat. Right, anyway.
I found Adam and asked him about his stolen stuff.
And did you find out anything useful?
You could say that. It was a man covered in soot who stole a new kettle and a silver cross.
No one tried to sell me a kettle, but that cross had a red stone and string, right?
How did you know? Don't tell me you're a fortune teller.
Of course not. Someone offered to sell it to me, but the whole thing seemed shady.
Lies.
So I told him I didn't want it.
Lies. Because I nicked it out of this guy's cellar.
So what did he say?
Nothing. He wanted something to eat and drink, and then left.
And that's it?
Yes. If he cursed me, then he did it under his breath.
And do you have any idea who it was?
I don't know his name. Just said he's a charcoal burner. He's from Rovna, and only shows up here occasionally.
Sure, you don't know him, but he knows you.
So a complete stranger just happens to wander in here and offers to sell you a stolen cross? Come on. You definitely know who it was.
I have got a reputation for being reliable and being able to arrange certain things.
Yes, that's what Fritz said. Andrew's the man to go to if you need anything tricky arranging. So surely you know what the charcoal burner's name is, right?
Well, I don't know everything. Just that the charcoal burner is called Tonchek, and he's from Rovna. But as for where exactly, I can't help you. I never went there, and I didn't ask.
All right, I'll look into it.
Okay, at some point, this is going to seriously mess up this quest. Oh, oh God. Hey, Phil. You saw the video yesterday and seeing that the 1st Delaware Cavalry was in fact there, and to your horror, Mark, you nearly had them wiped out. It's okay, they're fine. They withdrew from the battlefield to recover. They're a very small unit, so they're quite brittle. We're going to try and change that. But yeah, they're good. They're good. The mod we're using works a bit differently these days. Oh, you might have something to say.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Let's have a look. I do need labourers for Pribyslavitz.
Hey, I've got this thing going in Pribyslavitz, and there's
Oh,
plenty of
Pribyslavitz.
problems, and, well, I could use a helping hand.
Sorry, Henry, old pal, but I'm up to my ears in my own problems. Maybe another time, when things get settled.
Okay, so we're halfway through that quest, right? What's this one?
I've got my eye on someone again. Will you join me?
And what's it about? Andrew didn't tell me anything.
Some charcoal burner from Rovna looted a hidden stash in the Scallops Tavern.
I heard about that, but I didn't know he found out who did it.
It was me who found it out. We might not track down the charcoal burner straight away, but I know how to recognize him.
That's nice, but I don't know. Go on your own if you like. I'll take Fritz. I won't be going this time.
Okay,
Got it for you right here.
Up to you. We can't do it without you.
I'll go by myself.
Take care.
I'll leave these idiots alone. Hey, Julian, you just finished the stream yesterday. It's good to see you slaughter the gambling hideout. Are you tuning in today to see me slaughter the monastery as well? Because it's on the list of things we might do. Nourishment 73. I can afford some food from the pot.
Henry's coming to see us.
That was nice. Henry's come to see us. Who said that? It's Fritz. I don't think I want to talk to Fritz. Villager. Millimere. Why is there a named character here? I'll give him a game of dice.
God save you. What can I do?
Shall I use my weird devil dice? Let's play the weird devil
I'd like to
dice.
throw some dice.
This should be fun. He doesn't have much money. Maybe he's a nobody. Right, let's pick. Yes, these ones. I've got the devil's head. Should we do the Lucifer? I think I've got the Lucifer dice now.
Coming right up.
Go on, let's go with Lucifer. Stick a devil's head in there. And 2 Heavenly Kingdom dice just to really mess this up. I've no idea if this is a good selection, by the way.
How you throw.
It'd be fun to see me do the murder in the monastery, because you've never seen anyone do that in YouTube. I don't know if it's even possible. I've got to be honest. I honestly don't know. What have we got here? We have a 1 and 3 5s. Don't think that's enough, so I'm going to keep that one and roll again. I want to see what these other dice get. I've not really used my Lucifer dice. 1 1 2 2 3. That's rubbish.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
I probably will, but I mean, 200 points. I think I can afford to lose it. 1 4 5 6. This isn't very exciting, is it?
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I thought these might be better. You know, we're going to keep going.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
I've bollocksed it.
There.
Ah,
Satisfied?
okay. So the devil's head, I think, is a 1. Never mind. We'll see if we can get something odd. Oh, yeah, of course. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course he does. Of course he does. Right, let's see what we've got here. You got something set up for movie night tomorrow? The Shining and Curse of Frankenstein? With a Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing debut. Oh, okay, that'll be good. That looks... Is that a 1 or a 6? We'll find out.
Enjoy it.
It's a 6. Right. Nice. I'll take that, I think.
That won't happen again. Surely?
I think I do better with my weird, odd dice. He's going to take that, isn't he? Yeah, okay. He's doing all right.
That's all?
With his non-cheating dice, he's doing quite well. 1 1 3 4 6. What a load of rubbish. I'm going to throw the whole set of Lucifer dice, devil dice, I think. 1 2 3. Oh, if only there's a 4 in that one. That's a shame.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Yes, I think I probably should have done. This is garbage. Okay. I'm not quite sure what these dice are supposed to give. I should have maybe looked them up. What was that? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I never get things like that? Okay, what have we got? We've got 1, 666.
I'd like a beer.
I think I'm going to have to bank that because I'm on a losing hand here. It's not the best score. In fact, I'm behind on this. This serves me right for cheating, I think. Oh, of course.
No point in pushing
Right,
it.
I've got to get 1,700 points in one hand here. I've got 1, 2, 5, 5, 5. That's not enough, is it? I think I'm going to lose this one. It's only 500 points. I'm going to take that and I'm going to roll them all. I want all ones or the whole lot off the table. Is that better? Do you know what it would have been?
Jesus, what do I have to
That's
do
a
to get
6,
drink
isn't
in?
it?
Am I invisible?
No, it's a 1.
Here, a beer.
Okay, we're good. We are good. I think I can bank that and win, right? Yes.
You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on
Yeah,
you.
I will give you that one. That was pure luck.
One beer.
So Lucifer dice. Not too sure about them. It seems like they throw a lot of 6s. Right, I need to go to Rovna. Where's my horse? We've got the epic tavern music playing. Shall we go and get ourselves a hare first while we're in the area? There's bound to be one if I just go into any of these woods. And it's not too late to be dark to hunt these things, so we'll go check one out. I think we'll find one pretty quick. Come back, drop it off. Maybe spend the night and go to Rovna in daylight. I do like that music. Right, so anywhere in here, we shouldn't have a problem spotting a hare, I think. Would I consider another Witcher 3 playthrough? Yes, in fact, that's been on the cards for a little while. But when I get myself a new video card so I can turn on all the 20 series and above, what do they call them? Ray tracing effects. Because I'm still running a 1080 Ti here, which is great. It runs every game I want to play, every new game at max settings at 1080p. It's wonderful. I don't really want to change it. I will have to at some point, I know. But if I switch to... Well, if I want to play Witcher 3 again, and I do want to play Witcher 3 again because it's amazing, I may as well do it with the new Enhanced Edition graphics, and I need to get a new video card for that. So I was going to buy one this back end, this autumn. I've been looking at a 4070 because they're reasonably priced, and I only game in 1080p, so I don't need anything fancier than that. 30 should be enough, right? Do you know what? He'll probably buy all this stuff as well. Let's go and sell it. He only wanted 6. I'm going to sell the lot, and all that boar meat as well. Yeah, I was going to buy myself a 4070, and then the Ukraine thing came along, and the money that I'd put, or I'd been saving up thinking, yeah, I'll buy that video card, that's gone into my Ukraine trip. So, money better spent, I think. Got some new gameplay and balance changes too. There wasn't just videos, graphics with that upgrade. Nice, okay. Looking to an Intel Arc 770. It's more powerful than cheap video card. I wouldn't take one of those over an Nvidia card for serious gaming because of the issues that Intel's had with its drivers since coming out. However, I will be getting an Intel Arc in the streaming PC for the videoing and streaming, coding and recording because it can do AV1 recording, and they are super good for that, especially at the price point. So that is something I'm going to get, but I wouldn't do it for the main my main driver, shall we say.
Here, just as you ordered.
Where's Andrew? Is he in here?
God save you, Henry.
Am I running around with a bow out still? Yeah, I think I was. That can make people a little jittery. Understandably, with a man of my reputation. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Hang on. He might have gone to bed. You're watching while playing on your PS4? What are you playing, Cecilia? Witcher 3 on there? Is it even on the PlayStation? It is my favourite game of all time, that one. Right, the man I need, I have no idea where he is. He's probably in one of the back rooms of his inn. Oh, that was... Okay, that leads through there. Is he sat down? Is that him? There he is. Sitting down, pretending to be one of the customers. I don't know. Right, let's get the food off the horse.
I've got the meat you wanted.
Oh, Desperados 3. That was fun. I enjoyed playing that one.
Great. Nothing like the aroma of fresh game. Here you are. You've earned your groschen.
There's going to be deer meat, right?
Are you after some meat?
Certainly. I'm expecting a travelling merchant who loves venison from roe deer. I'll be mighty grateful if you brought me some fresh stuff.
Roger that. Let's sell him all the other stuff. Sell. Oh, he doesn't have much money. It doesn't matter. It's just to get rid of it before it goes off. And he's going to get one hell of a bargain out of this. Unless I could buy something back off him. Is there anything... I could stock up on cheap wine. I may as well. Cooked horse meat. He's got some cooked venison. I might as well take all his wine. I don't need his mead. Save your schnapps. There we go. Check basket. Close the deal. It's okay. We got a fair price. Right, okay. It's dark. I think where's my room? It's not in there, is it? It's upstairs. Is anyone still playing dice? I'll go and play with the other one. I just want to see what the Lucifer dice set does. 2 villagers. Get out of the way.
Huh.
Let's try them.
God save you. What can I do?
I don't think I need
I've got a bit of coin.
to do this anyway, because I think I've done all the dice quests in the game. But anyway.
Take care.
We're going to put the entire set of devil's dice and hope it does a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try that.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
1, 1. 6, 6, 6, 6. Holy crap. Well, you were saying about Lady Luck.
That won't happen again, surely.
It would be amazing if it did. What have we got? That must be a 6. 1, 1, 1. Is it? Oh, is it? It might be a 1, actually. It's a 1. Do I roll on? No, I'm going to pass. That would be utterly greedy. 1s and 6s. Oh, he's gonna play it the long way round, I think. Wouldn't it be great though? Every time you turned up and you played a guy who had different coloured dice, you knew he was cheating. That would make playing Warhammer Tabletop Fantasy so much easier. Looks like a lot of 5s there. Damn! Damn that single 4. Oh, there's a 3 as well. I might as well take that one. And just bank it. Thanks, Pan. Doing a good job there.
Knowing my luck, I'll never repeat that.
We got a load of funny messages going on in Twitch because I didn't see anyone come in there and spam anything. Unless Twitch are blocking things themselves.
This'll be the one.
Oh, wow. This guy's having a good round here. Does he bust?
No luck tonight.
Idiot. Right, how big a score can we get? Ah, shame about that 3. But I think we'll pass on that one. Okay.
Good game.
Win 1,000 groschen in the dice minigame. Nice. Okay, I didn't know that was an achievement.
Here, enjoy it.
I'll take that. I mean, it's just it's spare change, isn't it? It's chicken feed in the grand scheme of things compared to what I've stolen over the course of the game. Right, I'm going to try and read one of these books. See if any of these will work now. I have a feeling they won't. Tavern life for study. You've already read this book from... Oh, okay. Silly boy. I guess I finished them then. Okay, that's cool. We'll head out in daylight. We're going to Rovna to speak to a charcoal burner. And we're going poaching on the way as well. Oh, you're just cleaning up some trash from the previous unresolved actions. Thanks, Pan. There seems to be an awful lot of... probably, I'm guessing spammers, link spammers. I haven't seen too many on YouTube recently. That's a bonus. I mean, we've got these spam bots that attack Twitch and YouTube channels all the time. I can't imagine they're that effective. So it surprises me that there's still so much energy and effort put into running these things. They must get some return on it. Otherwise, I guess they would have stopped doing it a long time ago. That is a deer hunting spot. It could be red. That's road. Okay, so Rovna. Rovna's a long way away. But it makes sense to head... Do you know what? I'm just going to go to that one. Off we go.
Yeah.
And at some point we take a left turn off this road. That one. They spam a million times and get one success, they will continue doing it. But surely it must cost in time or labour to create those million accounts. To get one return. It depends on what they're actually getting in return. But I mean, it is insane. This field, I think this is the field, right? This is it. I'm going to dismount, take up my hunting position, get the bow out. The software that keeps making bot accounts with presets. It's a shame that the accounts can be made so easily. And verified and all the rest of it. Because I think we have verification settings turned on that people can't chat without having a verified email or whatever. Oh, there's one, there's two. Horse, please. We're going riding. Bloody deer. There's three. Oh, God. When you're trying to do this on horseback, it never works very well. And it seems like the arrows have, like, much reduced range. Like that. It seems to lag, like it seems to launch from where you were a moment ago. There we go. You reach a new level in hunting. So I have to give it lots of lead. I'm going to take the kidneys, because there's no doubt he'll turn around and say, yeah, actually I need some kidneys as well for a pie. In this day and age, though, it really should be impossible to auto-create Twitch and YouTube accounts, because there's supposed to be verification behind them. But I guess if the auto programs can auto-verify and create, you know, respond to emails or phone messages or whatever, then it's bad, really, isn't it? It's just bad. To Rovna. No, we'll go to the inn. Because, oh, he won't be up yet. We'll go here. We'll go here, because I think I can get there and back before the meat spoils. Twitch purges some that get flagged enough times, but still for every deleted bot account, there's literally hundreds more. Never-ending battle against the bots and the spammers. And soon, it'll be the never-ending battle against AI as well. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to guess the guy says, yeah, I sold that cross to the innkeeper. And then I have to go and beat the innkeeper up as well. I'll finish selling him deer and stuff. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to preempt his next quest. I'm going to stop on the way back and hunt a red deer. Because I suspect that's coming next. Do we have to kill anyone here? To be fair, these guys might not be awake yet. Oh, there's somebody.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Are you the charcoal burner named Tonchek?
I'm not. Why do you ask?
I heard he could help me get something, so I wanted to find him.
If you want, I can get you a bag of charcoal, but that's about it.
I'm really not interested in charcoal. Where can I find Tonchek?
He's got a cottage up there in the woods, but he comes down here to work. Good luck to you.
Find the thieving charcoal burner. So a cottage in the woods. To make sure I'm looking at the right one. Ow. That's him. That's him. Are you ready to die, son?
God save you. What
I don't think this is him.
You're the charcoal burner, Tonchek.
That I am.
It is, okay.
What do you want?
I heard you had a nice cross.
I did. But what's that to you?
I grew up in Skalitz, and there's nothing I hate more than miserable lowlifes like you looting what little we've got
I
left
looted
there.
everything.
If you don't give everything back, you'll be very sorry you met me.
But technically, I was from there.
Anything. Farewell.
Oi.
Take that!
Come on. And a left and a right. I'm going to get the mace out in a minute. He's unconscious. A bulging purse. Return to Andrew with the money. Return to Adam with the money. I'll go and talk to Andrew. He didn't have a cross on him. We know where the cross was. It's going to be interesting to see how he talks his way out of this. You often joke that we live in a post-singularity simulation that's run by AI, Matrix style, and each passing day you're dreading that it's turning out to be true.
You two-faced thief!
Hey.
Are you going to keep stalling, or should I give you some more?
Why did you... All right, enough. It's hidden. Under an uprooted tree further off behind the cottage. Take it and stuff it and get out of my sight, you thieving bastard!
You're calling me a thief? You?
Yes. At least I didn't hurt anyone when I took it. God be with you.
To be fair, he did think it was probably an abandoned village. Is this the uprooted tree? He said it was behind the cottage. How far behind the cottage? It might, hang on, it might not be that green one anymore. It's not that green one anymore. It's that green one. Okay. Different objective on the top of the screen. It can't be in here because I stole it out of the inn. This quest gets stranger and stranger. Let's see what we find. Are there other looks for your helmets or different styles? There is. You can even take it off, actually. And then you've got Henry with just his chainmail thing on. The trouble is, I got this helmet early on, at the start of the game. I found it in the treasure chest. And it's pretty much the best helmet that you can use. So I'm kind of being stuck with it. But there's lots of different ones. There's some amazing... I love the whatever else we got. There's Cumin ones. There's the, what they call the... Do we have lobster pot helmets? I don't think we have lobster pot helmets in this game. We have the kettle type helmets. And like skull caps and stuff. And I think they're all great. But sadly, I've kind of been stuck with this. Prepare for... Oh, that's the loot. So I've got this loot, right? Okay, I have multiple possibilities for this quest. If I go to Andrew, I'm not handing him the stuff. I'm going to go to Adam and give Adam all the stuff. Because Andrew's probably lying. Right, do we have... We don't have a red deer around here, do we? If there's something I can do back at home. We'll go back there later. Oh, okay, this is a shame. So the red deer spots... Is Talmberg on the way? Where's the inn in the glade? It's down there. Is there anything... Okay, I can go there. We'll go that way. Fast travel, and I could probably... Can we interrupt this? I don't think we can we? No, we can't interrupt it, unfortunately. Not that I know of, anyway. He knows you're a thief, and we all know what happens to witnesses of Henry's adventures. They all died to a series of very tragic accidents. So what witnesses? You can't be a thief if there is no witnesses to the crime. It's a well-known fact. Do you know what? While I'm here, I may as well go and hand in the first quests. Just in case the meat does go off.
Good health to you.
First thing first.
I've got the meat you wanted.
He wants 10, and I've got loads of the stuff.
Great. Nothing like the aroma of fresh game. Here you are. You've earned your groschen. And as I promised, I'll teach you something.
Oh, that might be it. I've learnt something. Let's talk trade. I'm just going to sell him the rest of that meat, otherwise it's just going to go off. So the offal, the roe deer meat. Oh, he's got a load of wealth now. Excellent. Wow, he sold all that stuff really quick, didn't he? I could probably sell some of these, actually. Do I really want all that cheap wine? Yes, I do. But we're haggling now. Oh, and we're not, apparently, because I pressed the wrong button. All right. Also, a very common accident to fall onto their own knives 38 times while shaving. Yeah, in the back as well. It's terrible.
It wasn't easy, but in the end I pulled it off.
So how did it go? Have you got anything or not?
My pleasure.
I tracked down the charcoal burner, but it wasn't worth it. He didn't have anything with him anymore.
He didn't have anything?
Here.
It's ridiculous. He had to have at least a heap of groschen.
Busted.
And how do you know that? I beat everything he had out of him, and it wasn't more than a few groschen. Maybe he managed to drink it all.
Maybe. If it was the right man. Are you sure you didn't steal from the wrong person?
He confessed and gave up the money. If his conscience was clear, he wouldn't do that, would he?
Depends on the type of thrashing you gave him, doesn't it? It doesn't matter. Let's leave it be. You can take those groschen and stick them you know where.
Okay, so he's not being truthful at all. He doesn't know I've got his stuff. Can we kill him?
Here, enjoy it.
No, this would start a massive fight. I'd get caught. Let's not even go there. Let's not do it. Right, let's take a look. I'm going to go and finish this off because there's a guy. Return to Andrew with the loot. Oh, well. Oh, no, that's an optional one, isn't it? Because I can also return here with the loot, yeah? Yeah. We'll do the Adam one. He's far more... he's going to work for me. Unless I give him the loot and he decides to set up a life as a mass defence instead of coming to work in a tavern, in which case I'd have stiffed myself. But let's see. Let's see what happens. I'll take the normal road in. It's a nice looking castle, this. This one? think this is our place. Who's that? There he is. Executioner Herman. What are you doing here?
What's going on? The folk in town are talking about you.
They shot on me. That's what.
What? Who did?
All of them.
This is new. I don't think I've seen this before. I thought I'd finished with all his quests.
Wait. Tell me again from the start.
All right, if you want. They caught Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and a fellow named Harold that everyone calls Frost. They're scum who've been hunted for months. Now they've finally been caught, there's a big execution being prepared. Folk will come from miles around to watch.
I do remember this.
Well, that's a good thing for you, isn't it?
It would be, if I was fucking doing it.
Wait, what?
Isn't it the custom for you to do all the executions in Rattay?
It is. Not just the custom, but by bloody right. You're not being replaced, they said. This is just a loan of Gallows Hill.
Pull me an ale.
What the hell was that?
They really did fuck you over.
My words exactly.
So who's doing the job?
They invited Executioner Heinz all the way from Kuttenberg. They say it's going to be a big show. Have I ever fucked up an execution? I always behead them in one blow. And when his lordship wants to drag out a hanging, I leave them kicking for minutes. If he wants it quick, they're stiff as soon as I drop them. And they push me aside like that, after all these years of service.
I do like it when a man takes pride in his job.
What can we do about it?
Nothing. His lordship's decided, and that's that.
Nothing? You think they should be allowed to get away with this?
Well, no, but...
You have the right to executions in Rattay, don't you?
I most certainly do.
Then you're in the right. Don't tell me you can't think what to do about it.
The trouble is, they already paid the executioner and he's come here along with his assistants.
We can't stop the executions. Unless Heinz drops dead on the spot.
Well, what a thing to say.
Maybe that could be arranged?
How? I'm an honorable man. What the hell are you suggesting?
That's just a joke.
Just
we
say the silliest
stupid
things.
Joke. The best thing would be if he fucked up the executions. The famous Kuttenberg executioner can't handle the job. The mob would laugh him out of town and beg me to take over. They'd never invite him here again.
Great, so how do we go about it?
The problem is, I don't know what the sentences will be. They'll only announce them just before the executions, and then it'll be too late to do anything.
The bailiff ought to know.
Would the bailiff know more?
Maybe, but most likely only Heinz will know the sentence. I've got an idea, though. Will you help me?
Of course.
Of course.
Great. Thank you, Henry.
So where should I start?
Find out from the bailiff what their crimes are, and then have a look in the Black Chronicle at the Rat House.
It goes back before my time. You're bound to find records of some similar offenders in it. You need to find people who committed the same crimes and came from the same sort of background, noble or lowborn. That way you can find out what the appropriate punishments are.
Then come back to me, and we'll work out what to do.
I'll get moving.
This sounds like I might need a pen
Henry?
and paper for this.
They want to do the executions on my gibbet at Gallows Hill. I can hold them up for a while, but probably no more than a week.
I'll bear that in
I'll
mind.
get on it right away. This is more important than Hans Capon's love quest. There was an episode of Blackadder. I know the one you mean, where Baldric became an executioner and clipped the wrong noble. Yeah, I remember that. I've got that one. That's one of my favourite episodes that I remember from the second series. Yeah. Really... Actually, that's not what I came here to do. I just remembered. There's Adam in the background looking at me longingly, thinking, if you found my stuff? And he just sees me talking to someone else and then riding off, totally ignoring him. Adam.
God save you.
I got some stuff for you.
Guess who I ran into? A man covered in ash and in possession of a new kettle.
Truly? And how did it go?
I got something out of him. I think he might have spent some on booze.
It's not all of it, but that doesn't matter. I'm grateful for even this much. What do I owe you?
Nothing.
I don't want anything. I'm glad to do a favour for a neighbour.
That's so generous of you, Henry. I'm very grateful. If you ever need anything,
I'll remember it.
But I do. I need an innkeeper.
God be with you.
We're going to try this again.
Adam, listen.
What? Mate.
I've got a tavern in
Well, Henry, I've always wanted to save a bit of coin and
Here we
open
go.
my own tavern. To continue the family tradition, like Pa and Bianca. And now you come to me with this offer.
I know. That's exactly why I came to you.
Thank you. And you can count on me to keep the place full to bursting.
Take care.
Nice. We have an innkeeper. Just what we wanted. Right then, to the bailiff. We go talk to the bailiff. Whose is this horse here? Is he in town? Oh yeah, he's having dinner over there. Do you remember once upon a time I used to talk to the beggars? Yeah, those days are gone. Henry's turned. He's evil Henry now. Just rides over them on his fancy horse. Right, so somewhere down here, there is a nasty man called the bailiff who keeps trying to arrest me and accusing me of things I haven't done. If we're lucky, we can bump into him. You usually find him coming out of the house when you run up here. And there he is. Are you sitting comfortably, bailiff? Right, I might need to make some notes for this. I'm not sure.
I hear there's going to be a
hope
big
not.
execution here.
There certainly is. It'll be a glorious event for our town. They'll be talking about it for years.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and reprobates for miles around. Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like? They caused trouble all over the country.
Tell me what they did. I'm going to have to write this down. I know I'm going to have to write this down.
Who's this Peter of Dauba?
A noble who lost his fortune. He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first, but then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
Murder? Would you say that counts as? Highway robbery and murder?
What about Weiss?
George White?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him. He never leaves witnesses. He'd rather wipe out a whole village than take a chance.
Murder, but we don't know what his background is. These have got to be references to some movie or something.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping. That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had a candle made from the arm of an infant. For luck, he said.
What?
Christ.
How do you do that? Well, he's a psychopath? It doesn't really tell me about his background, does it? Just put psychopath. I could do with knowing a bit more than that.
That's all I need to know.
Well, we got the background from the first guy, so...
Take care of that.
Do you have anything else I can read? Probably not, right? So let's take a look in the quest log. This is... I need to go to the Black Chronicle. Let's see. I can find out in the Black Chronicle which punishments fit which crimes. They'll know how to sabotage executions. It says to the Black Chronicle. Right, there's got to be a location on the map. Is it around here? It's not the thing he's writing on, is it? I've got to be honest, I'm not sure where I'm going for this one. It flicks around. Could it be downstairs? It could be downstairs. It's unlikely to be downstairs, is it? It's taking me... It's back up to that room, I think. Yeah, it's taking me back up there. Okay. So I'm going to guess that one's going to be hung. Ooh, is anything on there? One's going to be beheaded. Let's go further up. Hard lockpick. Ha! As if anything is hard for me to get into. We're in a private area. Fair enough. Just don't even bother going in at night anymore. Just openly, just at any time, just force my way in. You're trespassing. This suggests like this might be the right place. The Executioner's Book. Right, okay. What have we got? We go for the next page. His book has set down the names of such persons. Right, we've got Jan the Miller. Let's have a look. They did rob the mill, leave no living soul, spend at the tavern of Peter. Right, Jan the Miller is a commoner is put to death. So what did they do? That could be... No, that's a noble. So it won't be hanging, not for him. George, we don't know. They committed robbery. These two committed robbery. Okay, right. Pribiek did state that the same Marshik did steal the sword of the carpenter and take it away concealed beneath his cloak. Pribiek did tell that Martin called Blackbird of Shestitz did steal under cover of darkness 2 ploughs with their ploughshares. Let's have a look. I don't know about these people. Oh, hey, Tomahawk. How's it going? Nice to see you. I saw you playing Formula 1 Manager 24 earlier. How's that going? Right, let's have a look. He robbed Nicholas of his horse. So this is like just a general thief. Did put fire and burn down the haycocks and byre. I don't think that's relevant because this is... Unless he's killed someone... That's arson. Right. Okay, he's going to be drowned. Okay, interesting. Kubin the Book, Baron of... Can I not take this with me? He stole the horse of the monks. Let's see, Jan that they did kill the bailiff. Okay, so this might represent the first guy. This might represent Peter here. Oh, he's a baron as well, so he's a noble. This is the one. Right. They killed the bailiff and long commit robberies together. This is it. So he did declare brother of Nicholas that he did rob with him and they killed a merchant. Did lead, blah, blah, blah. As a lord and baron of Leaper, he was put to death by the sword. So that's execution, sword. Execution, sword, beheading. That's probably... That would be befitting for a noble, a way of executing one, I would guess. Martin Stagg. He robbed a merchant on the way home. And once taken to the trade of thieving, he decided to continue with it. To help them in their evil doing, they did kill 3 pregnant women. That's grim. Did cut from them their feet. Okay, this is totally twisted. This sounds like the Frost guy. Cut out of their hearts, lungs, and liver, and did cook them in the Devil's Inn in Bohemia and devour them. To give greater boldness to their hearts and keep them long in there. Right, they have earned death. Their flesh will be ripped, their eyes burnt out, and they should be broken on the wheel. Wow. Okay, I'm putting that one down. What's that? I'm going to put ripped, gouged, wheel. That's brutal, but that sounds like the psychopath guy, right? You revived your British F1 team, Mac Tech Racing. Hey, nice, well done. Good going. And then, I still haven't found the George one. I think it's just a murderer. Anna called Zarina of Strazovitz to testify she did kill a child and urged her neighbour to murder her husband. He did then sell the oxen with their help, and they conspired to take the farm for their own use. Anna was burned alive, and the stake driven through the heart that she would not return from the grave to the world as a revenant. Tonda. We know a Tonda in this game. Farmhand, testifying to trial, he did ride with Lubosh called Lumpy. Oh, wait, this is from the game. And they did rob wayside shrines. He did testify that by Talmberg they did rob 5 horses on the bailiff, from which they did take valuables worth 5 groschen, not very valuable then. Tonda had his ear cut off. That's a nice touch in the back. Right, so that's not him that we want. That's a complicated one. What did that guy get? Buy everything. No, that's arson, so that's none of that. Okay. Did this guy do murder? These guys have committed robbery. Steal the sword. Steal. No, that's not it then. Jan the Miller. Jan the Miller was hung. So what did Jan the Miller do? Did rob the mill, and the act did leave behind no living soul. I think... Right, I think that's the one for George, where he's going to be hung. I think we've got this right. Okay, that must be it. I think we've got that set. Right, let's go with those. You wish Twitch had a self-remove option, like YouTube? You're always using that to remove your dumb gaffes. A typo can get, one missing letter can then send on a very different message, can't it? Who's that? We don't need to kill the scribe. Not today. I don't need to get myself in that book, that's for sure. Okay, we've found out what we came for. Oh, I need to be down there. Yeah, I do remember this quest now. I remember the whole town shuts down to go and watch the execution. So who do we go and talk to? I don't think Henry's quite as bad as that dirty Orkman. He didn't chop anyone up just for the sake of it. He didn't take their body parts away as souvenirs, I think it's fair to say. I haven't done that yet. I did pile the bandits up high in that that bandit camp yesterday. For fun. Sort of. Maybe I'm straying into that territory. Anyway, tell Herman what we found out. So it's back to the executioner then. Let's see if he's still having a pint at the inn. Is he though? Is he? I bet he's not actually. No, he's gone up there. I'm glad I checked before I rode up.
Yeah.
You've got a knack for dumb typing. It's easy done. It's so easy done. One thing that I have to be careful of, some of my customers contact me by text or WhatsApp, which is like a new thing. In the old days, if it was business work, it would be phone call or email. Strictly professional and proper and the way it should be. And nowadays, it's by Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or anything, any way people you want to use. And when I reply to them, because I'm normally used to talk to my family over that, sometimes I almost put love Mark at the end or a little kiss or something, and then I have to stop myself because that could definitely send the wrong message. Is that somebody's camp there that I've not noticed before? It's not very interesting. I think this leads us up the hill, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Discovered another nest. I've long since given up looking in nests. Far too much like hard work. That's your favourite bandit and cumin farming? Cumin? Really? When you said cumin, I suddenly thought spice gathering. Cumin farming. They spawn there. I don't remember seeing them there in a long time. But then I don't take that road very often, so maybe I just missed them.
I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did? And did you read the Black Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with. Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Ratai Black Chronicle.
I think I've got what I need.
Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman.
I've got for him execution with the sword. He's for the chop.
His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are great, but he's still a nobleman, so he gets an honorable death.
Right, George. Oh, he's just going to get hung.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him.
He'll be hanged. Where's that?
He hasn't earned an honourable death. He's for a long drop on a short rope.
A murderer deserves nothing better. That makes sense.
So far, I think we're good. This is the one that... See, I suddenly realised there's a lot more options in there about being tortured first, and I wonder if I should have read the book a bit more.
Sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanche.
So I've got for him, he's going to be ripped, gouged, and then wheeled. So he'll be tortured first.
The executioner will take his time with that one. He'll be begging to die. If I read correctly, it'll start with ripping the flesh.
Got it, I think.
Aye, could be. He deserves nothing better.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all the possibilities. There's nothing more we can think up.
So, what's the plan then?
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy. The executioner's sword is one of his most valuable instruments.
I just replace it with a lump of steel. He'll never notice.
Couldn't it just be switched for a different one?
He'd notice straight away. It's different than a regular sword, heavier with a blunt point. The balance is different too.
I could take yours and...
He'd recognize that too. An executioner knows his sword like the back of his hand. He'd notice as soon as he picked it up.
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before anyone notices?
Yes, that's probably the only way.
That'll be interesting.
Won't it be?
And how can I dull the sword? Should I hack at a stone wall?
I thought you were a blacksmith, son. It's enough to cock up the honing. That will make much less noise.
Okay, that one was
That'll
sorted.
do me.
We know how to do that one.
With ripping of the flesh, the bastard has to suffer, but survive as long as possible.
So, if Herald drops dead right at the start...
The executioner will look like a fool.
But how can I make sure it happens?
Poison his tools.
I don't know. It depends on the skill of the executioner. An experienced one starts in places where there's no threat of heavy bleeding, the sides, the chest.
And the Kuttenberg executioner is definitely experienced.
No doubt. They use a kind of special tongs, and in between the ripping, the convict's wounds are treated so he can take more.
This is grim stuff. What about poison?
Maybe the tongs could be spiked with something nasty.
And you'd know what to use?
I know a little, and I might be able to get something.
That would work. Good idea, Hal.
Henry's a right dark bastard, isn't he?
What if I get the one who's supposed to dress the wounds drunk?
Don't do that. It could be someone from Ratai, and even if it isn't, the blame wouldn't fall on the executioner.
Fair enough.
That'll do me.
Poison tongs, blunt sword, and saw through the gallows?
What about the hanging?
If the rope breaks when it's done, it's an unbelievable disgrace for the executioner. Folk see it as the will of God, and sometimes he even has to let the condemned man go.
What about cutting it? I'm not going to shoot the rope through. That's not going to work.
Supposing I just cut it?
I doubt it would work. The executioner will check it before the hanging when he's preparing the gallows. He'd probably notice.
Switch it?
What about switching it?
That could work. I've got an old rope here I don't use anymore. It looks fine. but it's run. It'll be perfect.
Great. I'll use that.
You kind of wish you still had the executioner profession today. You fancy a change in career, Pan?
That'll do me.
Right then.
Thanks.
We have a plan. Did I get the rope? So if I look for... Where are we looking? Quest items? I've got a lot of stuff in here, haven't I? Executioner's rope rotten. Heretic's testimony. Ulrich's documents. I got lots of stuff. Sabotage. Right, so the easy one, I think, because I'm assuming it's taking place just out here. Oh, well, I wonder if I need to switch the rope. Let's see if I can go and do this. There's no rope here at the moment. We've got the wheel. And a blood stain. Can we do this? No? When do I need to do... Alright, let's read the quest. It's not going to be as easy as I thought, is it? Money for old rope. So where do we go and do it? Are they staying somewhere? Why are they staying at the other end of town? Okay. Let's head over there then, I think. Am I no longer carrying herbs around with us? I used to carry like a ton of herbs. Mint. Yeah, I should be getting that. I should be getting the buffs, right? Flower power. Nice. That's okay then. I am getting it. We'll go here. So I can dull his sword just here. Or here. It's one of these two. There's a, I'm pretty sure... Or if not, I can run back into the castle and there's a blacksmith in there for sure. Did I not see one around here, though? Maybe not. Okay, I thought there'd been I thought there was one here. Not to worry. Let's go and find the guy. He didn't want him murdering. So I will do as I'm told, and I will not murder him. I will be nice. I will be friendly. I will be honourable. Just this once.
Yeah.
Is this the shack that the guy's living in? I mean, I might need to knock him unconscious. That's perfectly allowed.
Hey! Is someone there?
It's me!
Well, I never.
What's that? Be off now. You don't belong here.
Oh, I'm not... Oh, I'm trespassing. Oh, I'm trespassing. Okay.
Who's there? Is there something you need?
I sense a little bit of... sweet murder. No, I can't do murder.
Who are you?
I come sneaking through the bushes. He'll never know I'm here. Was he gone? Is he up and scarpered? Oh, I bet he's gone through there. I bet he went through there.
What's that?
I'll have to be careful that they don't suddenly turn round and jump out on me here. Maybe I should be in my stealth gear. Can't get through there. Honestly, this feels like a nighttime thing, doesn't it? Wait for him to go.
Who's there?
No one?
Hey, who's there?
No one here. Right, I've got the sword. What was the other thing I had to do? I needed to poison his tongues. Are his tongues in here? They're not in there. That's okay.
Mother of God! Can you hear me?
Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Technically, I didn't steal anything because I didn't see it happen. So, I'd say a nighttime job.
Hey, who's there?
There's a guy there. Is there a guy coming around there? He's behind a tent, he can't see. Pick the body up really quick. And scarf her. I'm not sneaking anymore, am I? Right. I'm going to go and drop it in the woods over there. Loot it, of course. Then that leaves one who should be relatively easy to sort out. He's just going to wake up in the bushes. He's not going to know how he got there. This should be enough. That was the executioner. Interesting. The key to his chest. I'm taking that. Should I take all his clothes so he has to turn up? Do you know what? He's going to do it in his pants. We're going to make him look really stupid. Right, so where's his mate gone now? Is this the chest to get into? Oh. Something flashed up. What's that? What's that? What's that? Sabotage.
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
Don't know where his mate is. I'm going to get spotted, aren't I? Poison the flesh-ripping tongs. I've done it. Nothing else of any value in there. Right, where's his pal? Poison the tongs. I've got the sword. I haven't switched the rope. Probably going to wake up and come back shortly. Anything in there? Nope. Can we see anything that looks like a rope? I'm running around a hayloft with a flipping lit torch here in one hand. Okay, let's get rid of that. There's the dude.
Is someone there?
No, that's not a rope. We'll find it. Actually, if I put the map on, it might even show me where it is. No, it's been a bit vague. I need to go and blunt the sword as well. Is he... I'm kind of stuck on the scenery here. Don't turn around, you bastard. Oh, hello. Damn! How did that happen? I was perfectly poised to, like, knock him out.
What was that?
I'm not killing him. I'm not killing him. Drop the body. I don't need the body. So, who's got the rope then? Loot. I have to be very careful not to press the wrong button at this point. So, there should be a rope around here. I just need to ride into town, blunt the sword, and bring it back quickly before the other guy wakes up. I don't... Is it maybe not on here? Right, it's not on there. I don't need to be sneaking anymore. Should I eat his dinner as well? Nourishment. 65. I'm going to eat his dinner. There you go. Henry's doing a proper job of this. Do we see anything that looks like a rope? Did I check? I think I checked that, didn't I? Yeah. I thought it was in here, you know, but... What's it say about the rope? What do we have to do with it? Optional. Switch the executioner's rope. Okay. Well, I'm going to dull the sword, so I'm clearly going to come back, but where is this amazing rope? Rob. Onions. Oh, wait, is that it? No. That's a horse harness. Yeah, I've got the rotten rope, so I've got that bit. I just don't know where to go with it. Hey, T-Pod. Should I kill the dog? No, that would be mean. It's not on the guy's body. Is it lurking around here somewhere that I'm just not looking in the right place? I mean, I wonder if he's brought his own rope with him or whether he's just going to use the standard one. Hi, Reggie. Is this $30 on Steam? You've been thinking about buying it but didn't want to beat it in a week. No, you won't beat it in a week. Unless you've got, like, lots of time to play. I'm probably, what, about 80 hours into this playthrough, maybe a bit more. And I'm not at the end of the story yet. It's really good value. It is really good value. It's quite hard to learn, to get into, especially the combat. It's meant to be difficult at the start of the game, so be prepared for that. Oh, there is his tongs. That's what I was activating. I thought it was something in the chest where I was putting the poison on. Right, do you know what? I'm going to go away and come back and sort the...
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse.
I'm going to come and sort the rope at another time. That's an odd one. Don't know what's going on there. Have I tried switching it at the gallows? It doesn't list the gallows as a possible location on here, which is what I went there first, thinking, it'll be on the gallows, but I couldn't see one there. And fair enough, I might have missed it, but rope is on the ground inside the house. Was it really there and I missed it? I'll go back in darkness and we'll check again. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance, by the way, has been on sale recently for some really low prices on Steam, and I think on the consoles as well. They're selling it low because there's going to be a sequel coming out in February, and I guess they want to sort of push sales of this to get people into that. It doesn't mean that you have to play this beforehand necessarily, but the story will roll on from the end of this one. That's what I'm looking for. So let's take the Executioner's Sword. And I need to completely screw this up, right? So we put it right edge. And we just grind all that nice sharpness off it. Right, we're going to say that's done. Does that count? Let's have a look. No, I made that better. No, I didn't. Its condition is worse, so I just need to put it back now. Right, okay, I've totally screwed that one. That's good. That's true. I've got to come back with a sword anyway, which we'll do now. And we'll need to kind of stick around because the execution isn't for a few days. But you can go and watch what goes on and the debacle and stuff, as I remember. You like the Executioner's Sword design? I'm not overly familiar, but I think it's based on historical designs. See if I can get a few chickens on my way through this camp. And Reggie, if you're interested in getting Kingdom Come, then you can play the game through multiple times and get... The main story will be the same. I'm pretty sure. The main story and outcome will be the same. But you can get there a lot of different ways and do a lot of the quests vastly different ways. Right, so we're looking to go in... So, lights out. I need to put his sword back, right? I think that's where I got it from.
There.
Oh. Flee!
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
He won't catch me. I've just run past my getaway car to flee out into the wilds. He's on me. Okay, he's quite handy with his fists, this guy.
No more fooling around.
I'll just knock him out. I don't need to kill him. This might be his henchman anyway.
All right, you win. I surrender.
Enough of this. Let him go disarmed. Release him unconditionally.
Take your hardware and get the hell out of my sight.
Thank you. I won't forget.
Hang on, where's he going? I'm assuming he's going to come back. Otherwise, this quest is going to have gone a bit weird. So I need to go in there. His henchman. What did I do with the henchman? Did I dump that body somewhere else? So the rope is on the floor in here, is it? Get some light. I could sleep in here. Is this? It's on the ground inside the house. In the barn, T-Pod, or in his tent? I'm not seeing it there. Hang on. Just need to go and knock this guy unconscious again before I get caught. Spending a lot of time doing this. Oh, it's upstairs? I've got the tongs, thanks, Bearbock. We found those. Kind of by accident. Thought I had a look upstairs. Does make sense why they put a ladder here, but... Every time they put a ladder or a climbable platform in a game, I automatically think, oh, there it is. Okay, is that it? Sabotage.
That should do it. It'll never hold the weight of a grown man.
We're done. This is all on the assumption that the executioner turns back up to finish the job now.
Hey, who's there?
Wow, someone waking up already. Oh, he's back. He's back. Tell Herman you succeeded.
Yeah.
I think what I'll do... Is there anything else I need to do in... I don't think there's anything else I need to do in Rattay. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. It's nighttime. We have another job to do. So, we need to go and sneak into a lady's bedroom and leave a box of milk tray chocolates and a little card with a silhouette of a man on the bedside. Because that wouldn't be creepy at all, would it? That used to be the advertising for Cadbury's milk tray. You think if that was done in this modern day and age, where there's some young lady asleep in a bed, and this guy just breaks into a room and just leaves a calling card next to a bed. Like, total stalker. But that was acceptable in the 80s. That was thought to be romantic. I maybe overshot the butchers a little bit. So this one I think is going to require some proper clothes. So, player. Inventory. Let's have a look. We're going to put that on and that on. Do I really need to take all my stuff off? I've got a lot of stolen gear here, haven't I? Silent shoes need to go on. And tight black trousers. And I guess, yeah, I guess all that spurs, armor needs to come off. I need to remember what's actually mine. That should do. That should do. We never did find those gloves.
Hey, you've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry.
That's a fair point. Yep, I do apologise.
Can I do anything to help?
I've been spotted now. That's not good. We might need to kill the guard. God, there's guards everywhere here. We just need a little bit of time. We don't need to kill anyone. You'll be fine. This is going to be interesting. Do you know what I'm going to do here? Watch this. I'm gonna plant some stuff on him. And how is the game going to hold this? This guy, he's just on duty. He falls unconscious and he wakes up with a load of extra stuff on him. Do I have any stolen gear? No, that's fine. So, let's see him explain that to his boss. Right, the butcher's shop is the next one down. Good job I was carrying some poison around with me for just such a time when I would need it. Okay, so there is a guard, I think, just around that corner. I'm going to hope that this woman's bedroom is just up here. Watch this be the mother's bedroom. Or worse, the grandmother's bedroom. Being reverse robbed. A weird concept. It's the first time I think I've done anything like that. There she is. Tell me what the quest was to do again. I need words. Sneak the necklace and letter into the trunk. That's her? Stealth kill, knockout. You parted with the sealed love letter. And the necklace. That's it. We're done. Wait until morning before going to see Lord Capon. Well, I've got rid of all my stolen gear, so I can't get into any trouble for that. There's a horse stood on the wall over there.
You! Stop right where you are!
Why?
Surrender!
What have I done now?
You're under arrest for
For doing what?
You were seen stealing.
Was I,
This
though?
definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn. Crime doesn't pay.
It sounds like he learned that that line from an 80s action film. So, I don't think I'm going to be paying this fine, my good man.
Are you pulling my pizzle? Don't you know who I am? You better watch your step, or I'll make things so hot for you, you'll be lucky to get a job slopping out piss pots.
But I was just... You misunderstood me. Sorry. You can go.
Was that a 1.3k fine? That sounds like a lot. What have I been stealing to generate a fine like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I have been stealing a lot in this game, to be fair. Okay. Me and the guards don't have the best reputation or best relationship around here. Although, having said that, I should have a great relationship with the guards, because most of these should be new guards, because the old ones, something mysteriously happened to most of them one night, and some new guards had to be recruited. I don't think they ever did get to the bottom of it, although they did put Henry in jail for 10 days, so maybe they feel like they've solved that little mystery. So somewhere around here, there should be an inn. I've never noticed there was a ramp up there. I've never noticed that before. I've never paid enough attention. There's a ramp for launching your horse across the river. Probably not for that purpose, but one can wish. I could really do with a bath. I can't pickpocket him. Is it because I've got that? I can't stealth kill him. I can't knock it out. I can only talk. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Okay. We will rest until daylight and we'll put some proper clothes on. When does the bathhouse open? Probably about then. So we'll stop at the bathhouse. We'll get cleaned. I could talk to Teresa, but I don't think I'll bother. I don't think she'll be interested in anything I have to say. So the... we need to go and tell Herman the Executioner that the job's done as well. I'll maybe go up that hill first, because I will likely get filthy travelling up there. Henry can't see anyone without thinking what crime he can commit. Everyone is an opportunity for enrichment. That's how Henry looks at the world. Nourishment is good. We don't need to sneak. Apparently I'm wanted. Again. I'm always wanted. Not even sure what for this time. Right, move to horse. A grey scarf. Actually, I don't think I want that on, do I? That's not mine. A silver neck chain. Is that mine? That might be mine. The tight black hose. And the warhorse helmet. I think I'm back to normal there. That'll do. What's this sword I've got equipped, by the way? I've got Stinger. Okay, it is a good one. Something I just picked up and used just to... I was desperate. But it does seem to have done the job quite well. Right then, I maybe got in trouble for messing with the Executioner. That might be what the bounty's for.
Yeah.
I don't really have any better suggestion than that. There might also be historical crimes as well. I think I'm going the wrong way. There should be a road up here somewhere. I discovered an interesting site. What type of interesting site? And if this site turns out to be not interesting, I'm going to sue under the Trade Descriptions Act. Skeletons of something. I don't see anything hidden. Oh well. It is kind of an interesting site. Guess that's what makes it interesting. It's Wolverine's grave. Oh, That's okay, I can climb this. I find this a really difficult area to get up. The game clearly doesn't want me to come up these terraces. Ah, there's the road. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, here we go. So I don't actually know when this execution's taking place. I guess it will say, it might give us a warning that we can come and watch. We don't need to be there for it. It's just that I think what happened is last time the entire place, the town closed down so people could go and watch. And then I used that as an opportunity to rob all the businesses. Does that sound like the sort of thing I would do?
About the executions.
Is it done? Can I let them get on with the executions now?
Yes.
Now all we have to do is go and enjoy the show.
Okay, go and watch. We'll maybe go and watch. So that really was Wolverine's grave. It's like a reference to Logan. Okay. Did I go and watch last time? not Skyrim. In that game, you could scale Everest with horse jumping. I like that. I like being able to get to places you weren't really supposed to go. It was some nice shortcuts across... What if I just run up to this? Because I think... Did I follow everyone up there last time? And in fact, all I really had to do was just go running up and it jumped into a cutscene. Or not? No, it doesn't look like that is in fact the case. Not sure I should be stood on here waiting. It might be my turn one day. What does the quest say? Go and watch the executions. The execution will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. All right, okay, so that's fine then. So where do we need to be? We had something else to do first. Oh, I need to go and see the good Lord Hans. And you know they're on because you go into town to go to do some shopping and nowhere's open. So that's how we know. I tried the exact thing 5 to 6 years ago. Feels like a long time ago since I played this. Can't believe it's been 5 to 6 years. So Hans is in there. Nope, he's at the pub. Breakfast at the inn. He never changes. I want to see what that guard is. Wouldn't it be awesome if that guard sort of wakes up with all this extra gear on him and actually starts wearing it? Has anyone tried that, by the way? Dumping loads of other gear on a guard, stolen stuff,
for Christ's sake? There's people
and special weapons to see if they actually equip them, because that could be hilarious. There he is. We need a hitching post outside here, by the way. Don't know if I've opened that door.
Welcome, Henry. God bless you. What troubles you?
I delivered the things as you asked.
I already know. My spies told me everything. She was wearing the necklace this morning, as I asked in the letter.
So you'll go to the rendezvous with her?
Certainly not. I'm not going to pounce on her like a bull in rutting season. Her feelings must be allowed to mature gradually. Meanwhile, you'll get a potion for me.
I thought you didn't believe in witches' brews.
This is no witch's brew. It's an absolutely tried and tested elixir called Musk of Infinite Allure. There's a fellow in Sassau who sells it, and he guarantees its success.
I think I know the guy he's talking about. Okay, I'll go get it.
Musk of Infinite Allure? Sounds irresistible. All right, I'll try and get it for you.
I'm sure I can rely on you. Here's some coin for your costs.
God be with you.
I got 425 groschen. Okay, that is quite some coin. Can I get to Sassau and back before tomorrow's executions? Okay, let's have a little look. What have I got? That's tomorrow. I still got to steal a horse from up here. That job is done for now. We don't want to go into the ceremony until we absolutely have to. I think we can actually do this. There might be a Ledechko thing on the way. Let me have a look at the quest log. We've got... I should be able to highlight another one. The Restless Spirit. Is there anything down here? Nothing that can't wait. So, the Restless Spirit. Oh, no, I can't do that. I need to go to... Right, okay, so we can't do that one anyway. Miracles while you wait. Does that show me where to get these things from? Because I need to go and see the charlatan anyway. Right, there's two of the... Oh, I've got one of them, haven't I? Right, okay, I'm going to do this. We're going to go to the monastery. I'm going to try and get these two things and cause whatever chaos I'm going to cause. Yeah, the charlatan. He's bound to sell a love potion, isn't he? He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy. We should be fine. It's now late. Oh, no, it's going to be mid-afternoon when I get there. That's okay. It gives me enough daylight to do what I need to do here. We'll get the potion, and I should be able to get back to Ratai for whatever I need. Okay, we do need to climb up one of these. This is the first time I've actually been up the outside of this. We've got one... Acquire the layman Procopius' tooth. Oh, I just need to beat the crap out of him, don't I? Right, that one first. Purely because I think he disappears at night and he might be harder to find. So I'm going to go and start a fight. Watch me get arrested for this.
Yeah.
So he should be around about here somewhere. So do I go and talk to the guy? Or do I go and knock him out?
I'm honored that you should come to me.
It doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
I am a physician, actually. Yeah, but I maybe did hear it. I don't know. Start a fight. But I am a physician.
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognise the signs of
I
a
can
sick
charge
tooth.
him for this.
You have a bloated face, you're sweating, and the way you breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Do I
Isn't
not
that what
look
I
like
said?
one?
And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
I understand. But look here, I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
You do that?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. I'm a grown man and I need an escort.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Every man in the world's afraid of having his
Yeah,
teeth.
that's so true.
I know, but even so.
Let's go then, and get this over with.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I was just going to beat the living shit out of him and get it that way. Which sounds like a much more fun quest than this. Are you following, or? Oh, there's a blacksmith up here. It's okay. I'm a doctor. I got this. Can we not steal the... No, we can't. He's going the long way around.
It's going to be really painful, isn't it?
Seriously, are you going to go to this guy or not? Is he following? Is he waiting for me? I think he's bugged.
Don't worry. It will hurt
Oh,
a
I
little,
see.
but then you'll feel relieved. You'll see.
It's part of
If
the
you
quest.
say
I have
so.
to encourage him, right? Is he going to walk all the way down there? Huh. I'm not impressed with this. Can we not sprint? I should have just beaten him up. It would have been much quicker. I hate these escort quests. Every RPG ever, the NPCs do not walk at the speed that you want them to do. Look, I can trot along faster, I can sprint even faster. And there, that terrible sort of middling speed. If I turn... Is it caps lock? So if I turn walking speed on... See, even that's my slow walk. Even that, I'm catching the guy up. Yeah, I can walk at his slow speed. I don't want to walk at his slow speed. I want him to walk at my fast speed. But even at the slow speed, it's still faster than him. Yeah, only in Witcher 3, escorts run exactly at your speed. That's why Witcher 3 is the best game ever. Yeah, all the escort quests. Come on, we know where we're going. It's funny that the game does this, because unless he's going to get ambushed on the bridge or something like that, because some of the quests do lead to things like that. Quite often, when it says, come on then, we'll go and see the guy together, it just warps you there, and the cutscene just takes you straight there, which is... Alright, sometimes it gets you...
I don't know. Isn't it a waste of time?
Sometimes you're not
Maybe it'll
expecting
go away
that.
on its own.
and you were planning to do something else, but most of the time
you
it's just
mad?
like a convenience.
It won't go away. It'll just get worse.
Shite. I didn't.
Damn it! Alarm!
I didn't actually meant to press that.
Here! Help!
I tell you what, he's a natural sprinter,
here,
this
quick!
guy.
Alarm! Somebody, help!
He's gonna run out of. There we go.
For fuck's sake!
Oh God! After all that,
Damn it! Alarm!
I can't catch him. Actually, I can. Oi! He's off again.
Here! Help!
Well, I guess now
Quick,
he has to die,
everyone,
doesn't he?
Come here! Here! Don't let him get away!
Don't let him get away.
Help! Here!
I'm gonna go chasing him into the monastery. Stop him, Father.
My God!
Where's he going?
Somebody!
Each other over there. Do something about it.
Come here, quick!
Sod off, guard.
Alarm!
I have no intention of surrendering till I've got this guy's tooth. Right, we'll surrender. Right, surrender. And then we'll try and get his tooth.
Brawl, have you? Well, I haven't.
What a mistake.
This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime.
It's turned into a shit show, yeah. It wasn't anything to do with me.
Enough. What impertinence is this? Do you really want me to lose my temper?
But I was just... You misunderstood me. Sorry.
Sometimes I think
You
they
can
could
go.
see Henry butcher someone with an axe in front of their very eyes, and he could still get away with this. Right, where's he gone? Is that him walking off down there? No, I think he's gone running all the way up here.
Well, I never.
Oh, here we go again. Smack! I can't get a punch on him. Am I really going to have to kill him? Get him, guard, get him. I'm going to have to kill him. He's running out into the countryside, so at least this is something I can probably do safely now. Come on, we're sprinting up this hill. Did I get him? I pressed tackle. I wish I wasn't wearing all this heavy plate armor. I can't hit him. It will not let me hit him. I'm just going to have to get the bow out, aren't I? Yeah, I was complaining he moved too slow. Now look at the bastard go. God, I can't quite get there. Come on. He won't have the stamina. He can't have recharged that fast. Hit him, Henry. I can't get the punch off. It will not let me do it. Right, I'm going to try one more time. And then he dies. Sonic the peasant hog. I'm going to get him. You think I should reload? I don't want to reload. I'm gonna collapse. This will slow the bastard down. Hang on. I've used this technique before. Do you know what? I don't know why I'm doing that. Right, here we go. This is a lot of work to get a man's tooth. It's like hunting deer all over again. I don't want to kill the guy. Objective failed, lead him to the blacksmith. We don't need to do it like that. I feel a bit bad for this one, I'm not going to lie. I got his tooth, though. And his money, and I'm taking my arrow back. Okay. Well, he just said get his tooth. He didn't say I had to... The guy doesn't need to be alive afterwards, right? Hey, Thoris. Nice to see you again. How's it going? Hope the sequel stands up to the first. Same. I hope it's going to be good. I do like the fact that in this game you can just play it and complete quests in any sort of ridiculous manner that you please. Like that. So, poor old Procopius. He died of a toothache. Go and see your dentists, folks, because toothaches can actually turn out to be lethal. I'm sure no suspicion at all will fall on Henry, who was last seen chasing the guy round and round the monastery by the guards. Nope. Can't, it won't be related. It's just a complete coincidence. Alright, so let's see what else I can do. Maybe we'll exorcise the ghost from that house by killing the inhabitants of the house so the ghost isn't haunting them anymore. Do you know what? This is the devil in Witcher 3. Actually, I won't say his name. For those of you who may not have played it and don't know this. But there is a devil character in there. And he's a sort of character that if you make a wish, you'll be very careful what you wish for and what you ask for, because you might literally get what you ask for, not how it's intended. Like, if you were to wish for living forever, you imagine that you would be young and hale and hearty and fine. But no, the wish you might get granted was that you would just be a very old man or woman, frail, ill, sick, decrepit, and just not actually able to die, but not able to do anything, live on just as a slowly rotting body that's no good for anything, if you see what I mean. And I don't know where I was going with this analogy now, but basically that's how Henry completes quests in this game, I think. What's in there? Nothing. But yes, apparently annoying your physicians are quite lethal thing to do as well. So I think Henry in this game has become a bit of a villain. Just a little bit of a villain. I remember when I did this quest before, I'm sure I climbed up here at night. That's what I'm after, right? Are you kidding? I'm supposed to climb over there? That can't be it. No, I don't think you do climb over there. Because I think that would be insane. I think what I do is I shoot that down, right? Because I think I maybe tried to climb this down before. I'm going to try shooting it down. Because that sounds like a better option than trying to climb out there on that ledge. Having said that, I don't know that this is working, so... Do I shoot the ropes? Maybe I do have to go out there? Try shooting the tree instead of the ropes. Okay, so that idea is out then. Shoot the whole thing. I don't seem to be getting any good hits on it at the moment. Save your schnapps. Yes, if I am climbing over there, definitely. What if I shoot the beam it's on? In case that's a bit loose. I think I'm missing? Yeah, I'm hitting the wall behind it. I'm probably using all my best arrows as well. Alright, so it's not that. I'll just keep shooting the thing. Take the branch from the topping out. It's just a branch. Okay. Take the branch from the topping out, not the topping out. Right, okay, so I need to shoot the branch off, not the whole thing. That's fair enough. Can Henry go down here without actually using any ladders? I think I can. Not that one. Ladders are for wimps. There we go. Knees are overrated anyway. One of these is going to be deeper than the rest, isn't it? And I'm going to be in for a massive shock. Right, we got it. Excellent. So, we have a tooth, we have a cat's paw, and we have this. The magic horse is back. Oh, Monkey's Paw Wishes. I have heard of that. It's a novel, is it? Making a wish from the djinn is equally as bad as a monkey's paw wishing. Oh, you mean from the Witcher stuff? Yeah. It's kind of a cool thing. You know, in Disney, you know, you find a genie, you get 3 wishes, and they're all perfect and beautiful and what you want. But in reality, these are like devious creatures. They're not too pleased at being summoned, and you don't get quite what you expect. So that was the thing that really annoyed me with the Witcher Netflix show, is that it was loosely based on happenings and stuff in the books, but they missed really important bits out. And they missed out Geralt's 3rd wish, which then, the words of which are super important to understanding why he and Yennefer are bound together forevermore. And they didn't say it. They didn't say it in the TV show, or the Netflix show, I should say. They skipped that to save time, money, or whatever, and nothing made sense afterwards. And it was just such a simple omission. I don't know whether it was filmed and then cut out in the editing room floor, or whether they just didn't think or didn't know about it, because I do think the people who made that series were a bunch of idiots. And I'm pretty sure I was supposed to drop something off here, and it's gone. Oh, he's in the bar. Okay, we can work with that. Somewhere. Have I gone past him? I don't think my colours on these markers are lighting up just quite as they should to be. The Gambler. There's some... Oh, does he play dice?
My respects to you.
I've got to play dice with
You
the
up for a
charlatan.
throw or two?
Absolutely have to. With my 126,000 Russian. Let's see what... I'm not going to use... I'm going to use the Devil's Die, I think. Get those. We'll have the set. The set did quite well.
St. George, guide my hand.
Let's see if he can cheat better than me. Thought the first season of The Witcher was enjoyable. I haven't watched the 3rd yet. I felt like, ooh, that's quite nice. I just felt like there was bits of the first one that was nice, and I thought, well, they could redeem this, but no, I think I don't think they did it very well, sadly.
Shit!
I didn't even get to see what his dice were, which was the whole point behind that little exercise. Come on, I want to pickpocket this guy. This is risky. No, I don't need it.
Here, just as you ordered.
I wanted to see if he had cheating dice. I can't believe I got 4,000 points in the first go. Let's have a look. Yeah, the books are good. The books are good, but the game Witcher 3, I think, ends the story better than the books did. What does he train in? Alchemy and pickpocketing. I will take this.
Could you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I don't know what level I am.
I'd like to practice.
All right.
Pay.
Now, hey, good luck.
Well, hey, new level in alchemy. I don't do much of this, obviously. Do you know what? I can't be bothered. Give him the items.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So, show me what you've got, lad.
The tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
He might be proclaimed a
Suppose
saint
not.
now.
But it wasn't easy to get. So if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Perhaps. But I heard he was the one who suffered like a martyr.
We'll say no more about that.
One cat paw for luck.
Marvelous. Let's just hope it brings us luck as well.
And a branch from a topping
Branch
out.
from a blessed topping out.
Excellent! And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So, we've got all that sorted out. And now, to the next matter.
Got it for you right here.
My reward?
So, about my reward.
Not so fast, young man. There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long.
I know where there is one. There's one in the church.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased is
I
buried.
think I'm going grave robbing.
And does it matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral.
It is him. Okay,
For
it is
now,
the guy.
he's lying in the small church in Sasa.
See you later, Bearbock.
And who was this Lokota?
Have a nice
I know
weekend, by the way.
only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around.
Let me know, guys, if I'm streaming past 6 p.m. 6 p.m. UK time, which is in 1 hour 15 minutes roughly from now, because I need to be going out tonight, so I do not want to. I can stream past 6. I just need to be aware of the time after 6. Okay, I'll do that before we ask about the Musk of Infinite Allure, because I know where this stuff is. So, I mean, I have. This is going to be the only dead person in town that isn't dead because of me. Am I right? I think I'm right. I have a feeling this is a sneaking after dark mission as well, but we'll try and do it the blunt way. We'll charge at it head on like a bull and just murder anyone who gets in the way. The Henry method. I like this. Well, I'd say Procopius is probably slightly more holy now than he was a little while ago. What if I, like, can I abseil? No one's looking. I'm just taking that and going. I just launched myself off the top. How awesome was that? No one heard a thing. They have obviously very well-oiled armor. They didn't hear that clanking knight come crashing down from the balcony. And people say I'm no good at stealth games.
You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Thanks, Pan. Cheers. Appreciate that. Oh, you're watching the Formula 1 later? I don't watch Formula 1 anymore. I used to love it back in the, when would it be? Late 80s, early 90s with who was there? Nigel Mansell, Alan Prost, Nelson Piquet, and others that I can't remember. It felt like I was watching racing then. I think too much of it, maybe not now because I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it for 10 years. But there was a long period where it just felt like races were just won in the pit lane, and you didn't really see people actually racing on the track, which, if you want to see that, I think watching touring cars is way more entertaining for that aspect of it. I have the shroud.
I have the...
Lord Almighty,
Schumacher,
be
yes.
quiet. Not here.
Damon
You
Hill.
don't want everyone to see it, do you? Wait for me at my place. Good luck to you.
Wait for the charlatan at his dwelling. Well, while we're here, we can also talk about the other thing, right?
I've heard you know of some irresistibility potion or whatever it is.
Ah, naturally. Musk of infinite allure. An age-old recipe, maybe even older. Tested by Moses himself.
Moses?
How do you think he managed to get his people to follow
Okay,
him
I wondered
through
where
the
he was
desert
going
for
with that.
40 years. It's extremely potent.
Yeah, so it would seem. How much do you want for it?
Who do you take me for? The wisdom of the ancients isn't something that's bought and sold in the marketplace. Did Jesus charge for his miracles? But since you ask, how about this much?
2,000. That's too much.
What? That much? You're a crook.
As King Solomon said, honesty is for those who can afford it. If you'd like, I can mix the elixir for you in exchange for a small favor. But this is a matter that demands experience and knowledge of the philosophical arts
Murder time?
that only a few possess.
Already?
It's not a task I can trust to just anyone.
But to your apprentice, you can, right?
See, you read my mind.
Okay.
About that recipe.
Yes, you want to buy it?
Can I just buy the thing?
Never mind. It can wait.
As you wish.
I should have just bought the... Oh, I can't. Okay.
About that recipe.
Looks like I'm buying it.
Yes, I need it right away.
I understand. I'm sure you'll be more than satisfied with it.
Well, I won't be drinking it, fortunately.
So, he offered to sell me the thing, and I said no, and I've paid the same price for the recipe. I should have just bought the damn thing off him. I could have also stolen that, couldn't I? Because that was the book he had when I was trying to pick his pockets. Damn. Damn. Well, you know what? I'm having that money back. I'm going to take that. Let's see what I got for my troubles there. There should be a book of... He's just selling me the recipe multiple times. Okay. You've discovered the recipe, and it's only worth 100. I'm going to need to find an alchemist to go and sell it to go and make that now, aren't I? We need to follow him back anyway, so I can give him this death shroud. It's always murder time when dealing with idiots. I kind of like this character. Plus, he's got his own DLC and questline. I don't know if it came with the Hans Capon DLC. It came with one of them, and it added a questline in for him. He has a bit of a questline in the base game anyway, but it added more stuff, basically. No, that's right. I think it fixed his questline. I think his questline was bugged, and you couldn't do it or take it in the base game. And when they got round to releasing one of the DLC, and I forget which one it was, they actually fixed it properly. If I'm right. Bro just got scammed for a book that doesn't worth anything. I know. That's why they call him the charlatan. He's a bit of a legend. I'll go have a wash. You know you can wash your own... You can wash your face and stuff in the trough. It's a shame you can't wash your clothes in the trough as well. Where are we going, by the way? Just on the off chance we need nettles and daisies and chamomile and stuff for this potion. There'll be something weird. I should have all the bits I need in the inn, though. There's no harm in getting a few spares. Dandelions, maybe? More likely I'll need something out of that. Oh, I thought he was going to go to the toilet. I do remember there's a scene later on as well where you are under siege in this guy's house as an angry mob tries to break in. Come on, my man. Get home.
God be with you.
Taking the longest possible way there. Is there a pig in there? Is it just like a fenced off midden? Don't know why it's fenced off. Maybe to stop pigs and hens scratching it about. Did he even... Am I in the right place? I am. Okay.
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. Good luck to you.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
Okay, here we go.
He's inside. I saw him go in.
Henry, delay them. What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the Nedchko.
His eyes flicking back and forth. Like, what the hell? Is this where Henry now murders half the citizenry of Sasau? In the trunk? Powdered unicorn horn. I think I might need that. And the Alchemist's Dream, which I've read. Okay, I don't need the other stuff. I could dress up as him. Well, I'm going to go and face the angry mob, I guess.
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
What's it to you? Do you want me to give you all a whipping?
You're a scoundrel for protecting that two-faced weasel, but I won't let myself get killed for a few groschen.
Shame.
Let's go.
Shame. I was hoping to get a proper... I should have just gone for the fight. I thought there was more, to be quite honest. These are ruffians. I could just start a fight. They got anything on them? Friendly neighbour.
Thief! He's stealing here!
You're going to start...
Come here, quick! There's a thief over there! Thief!
They're ruffians! They're even called ruffians! They're clearly the bad guys. Get them!
Move a finger!
Here we go again. Here we go again.
You were seen steal. You should have thought twice about what...
Right, okay, so my fine is 60. Don't mess with me.
I won't put up with any more of this. Keep it up, and you'll rue the day you crossed me.
But I was just...
I get away with so much shit. It's awesome. Right, anyway, he's run off. I've got my elixir of hot loving or whatever it's called. Am I in the mid or near the end of the story? It's past the midway point, I would say. Past the midway point. I'm tidying up side quests and DLC. The ones I'm going to do anyway. For now. What's to go in there? Say, I haven't gone into the monastery yet, which is a big part of the story. That's going to be a massive thing. I'm going to hold off on that for until we get a good run at it, I think. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. We need to go and get back to the executions, don't we? So I need to go here. Is there there might be an alchemy? I need this one. This is what I need. Come on, let me travel. I should be able to get out of town without being arrested. Yeah, it's a big game. The thing is, the game doesn't necessarily end when you hit the end of the main story, because there's other activities and side quests to do. So it's up to you when you want to do those and when you want to end it. What's time of day? It's a bit late.
You can't just walk around in the dark. You have to have a light.
I know.
It's the law.
I know. I've been here before. Let me go and check and see if the bathhouse is still open. I mean, I'm assuming this is a bathhouse.
What would life be?
It is, but I don't see anyone working here, sadly. So, am I here too late? I'm here too late, aren't I? I've missed this.
Can I help?
Well, sort of. Sort of, but no. No, I'm too late. Everyone else is still having a bath, but no, they won't serve me. Hi, Jamin. How's it going? Friday is definitely one of the best days of the week, because Saturday's just round the corner. However, I think Saturday probably tops it. Sunday is on a bit of a downer again, because Monday's coming up right afterwards. I can't hang around here too long, because I need to get back to Ratai to see some shenanigans. I'm looking for Fearless Felix. Is he someone we can have a fight with? Actually, I'm looking for the charlatan. Is he in here somewhere? He's in bed. See if he'll talk to me. At least he's bothered to get up.
What are you up to here? Get out of here. I'll call the guards on you.
You do that, mate. You gonna come out to talk?
Lost something here? You've no business here.
Can
Clear off.
Try and... There. If I'm not in the area, I
What
can
have
talk
we
to him.
here?
Bizarre.
Ah, the prodigal son returns. I knew you'd come back to me one day.
Let me guess. You saw it in a dream?
I knew you were going to say that.
I had a dream of my own.
You too? So you learned something from me after all?
Yeah, it was just when I was getting pummeled by a mob of very irate
Oh, I
villagers.
should have had that fight. I should have had that fight.
That unfortunate misunderstanding. What can you do?
Misunderstanding, yeah. I tried to explain that to them, but they were too busy kicking my arse to listen.
We didn't quite go along with that. Friday evening or Saturday evening? Oh, Friday evening. I definitely prefer Friday evening. That feels like end of the week celebration time, more so than Saturday, I think.
So what is it you want from me now?
Ah, my dear apprentice, everything's gone to the devil. I'm living from hand to mouth, sleeping on straw, and the local peasants won't buy from me. They say they don't trust me, as if I were some kind of charlatan. Can you believe it? Does this look to you like the face of a swindler? I'm an honest trader in sacred goods, whose only concern is the welfare of troubled
Sacred
souls.
goods and dead men's teeth.
And any time now the slanderous gossip will spread here from Sassau. I should leave before things get worse. But I can't go anywhere until I've made a bit of coin. So what's needed is to give the locals a bit of encouragement, to open their hearts and purses.
Bit of a beating?
Sure. Kick him onto the path of righteousness.
What do you take me for? I wouldn't hurt a fly. Violence is for the dull.
What are you trying to say?
We must gently demonstrate to them the necessity of buying my remedies. For example, to ward off a revenant.
Revenant? What revenant?
The dead return from the grave.
Oh, I
a
remember
corpse
this.
that the soul is unable to depart from, which wanders among the living, filled with rage at its wretched fate.
Yeah, I saw something like that once. But it was just some drunk going home from the tavern after losing all his money at dice.
Don't make light of such things. Now tell me, do you know how to deal with a revenant?
Let's have a look. Set fire to it and piss on it. Wooden stake through the heart. Silver arrow through the brain. Sprinkling poppy seed.
Garlic and a crucifix should be enough, right?
Those are things everyone should have, to repel malign spirits and other evils.
You're going to bury this
You
joker
are my
alive?
trained apprentice, but the ignorant villager is entirely at a loss how to deal with such dark forces. It is our sacred duty to prepare them for such threats.
And how do you propose to do that?
Well, they're all doubting Thomases. They need proof. We'll need a grave, an empty grave that we can use. There's one along the way to Sassau, but it's got one minor shortcoming.
It's got someone in it, right? It's got someone in it.
Well,
yeah.
It's not entirely empty.
Not entirely? What does that mean?
You have to dig it up first.
I'll need a spade then.
I'll need a spade then.
Yes, dig it up and remove the remains, leaving no trace.
And what am I to do with the remains?
Keep them. Human remains are always handy to have around.
And people say he's a charlatan.
And how do we spread the word of this revenant?
There's a gossip in every village. Here, too, a woman who'll spread news quicker than a dozen messengers on the fastest steeds.
Is that true then? According to old law of how to deal with mummies is to set them on fire and then urinate on them to desecrate their remains to prevent them from coming back. I thought that was just some sort of play on the old saying that I wouldn't cross the road to piss on him if he was on fire. But, Pan, you are a better educated man than I am.
And what am I to tell this gossip?
All you have to do is casually mention the empty grave, and before evening, I'll wager the whole village will know about it.
Where does this woman live?
The last house on the left, on the road to Sasau. She was the first person I met here, and by the time I reached the village green, I already had a mob looking suspiciously at me. The rumor-mongering fishwife.
And that's all?
Not quite. You should ask her who was buried there. So we've got a story to work with.
It's a proper swindle, this.
Dig up the grave, talk to the gossip.
And the remains. Don't forget to remove them. Otherwise, no one will believe in the Revenant.
I might have known any task for Capon would turn into some insane escapade. Grave robbing. Jesus.
I think this bit's more fun than Hans Capon's love tasks, actually. Right, so we need to go and talk to a woman in a house, right? That's the grave. So the house must be on the road to Sasau. It has to be... Well, I'd say it's this one here. She might not be in at the moment, though, and she might not appreciate me knocking on the door at this hour. Say, hey, what about that empty grave, eh? There's a very strange noise. Something like a hellhound. Hang on, over the top. Go on, Henry, you can get over that one, surely. She's just a villager. She's not the gossip. She might live with the gossip. Am I in the right place? No. Next one. I think the next one. Can you hear that? You can hear that screaming, right? I think it's a dog. Shall I go and eat a dinner? Hang on, what's my note? Yes. Wow, I've not been eating enough recently. That was surprising. That's the wrong one. I don't think I'm in the right place here. I thought he said the last house on the road to Sasau on the left. That is the road to Sasau, right? Okay, let's have another look at the quest. No rest for the wicked. Right. Oh, I probably have to go and dig up the grave first, don't I? Okay, let's do that. It's supposed to be the Revenant moaning. I think it's a dog that the guy's coated in something, unless I'm thinking of the Hound of the Baskervilles. He definitely gets up to some weird stuff. Looking for A. So I'll go dig this thing up first. Ditch the body. Not sure where I'm supposed to ditch it, but I'm sure we'll find a place. I have found this place before. I've wandered into it. I remember thinking, this looks interesting. And I knew it was something vaguely related to this quest. Where are we going? South? I'm guessing it's up at the highest point. And I hope I brought a shovel. Here we go. Oh, thorax. Okay. I guess we have to get all the stuff, right? Am I just going to carry them around with me? Guess we keep them for later. Talk to the local gossip. I mean, this is how people used to decorate their homes for Halloween. There's none of this. Back in the Middle Ages, you couldn't just go out and buy a plastic skeleton or a fake pumpkin. You had to get, like, real bodies and parts and stuff out of graves. It was different times, man. The youth of today just don't know. Legit. I don't know what he was doing wandering about at night, asking for trouble. So I need to... I'm going to go... Actually, if I head for my house that I've got marked, we might find the right place. This one? We think it's this one. The game says it's over... Well, she says it's over there. She's at the inn at the moment, isn't she? So we go talk to her over there. Alright, catch you later, Mike. Have a nice night. Have I just gone past it? I think I've just gone past it whilst reading chat. Hang on.
God be with you, good wife. Has something happened here?
Heavens no. It's quiet here, unlike some other places.
She's
what about
filthy.
that empty grave?
What empty grave would that be?
What about that empty grave,
The one
then?
beyond the village, alongside the road to Sasau. Just by the river, on the Pine Headland.
How would you know it's empty? Unless it was dug up.
Oh, it's dug up, all right. Freshly. And empty. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Lord in heaven, what in the name of...
How come it's not in hallowed ground, anyway? Only unrepentant sinners are buried like that. Usually.
I don't like to say. It's an old wound that's best forgotten.
Whose grave is it?
Well, once a long time ago there was a young charcoal burner living here with his wife. There was always a lot of charcoal burners here, but this fellow worked alone. That's not an easy job for one man.
Well, no one wanted to work with him, or what?
Oh, he was a hard-headed fellow who always wanted to take care of his family himself.
Well, only then you've no one to blame but yourself if you end up alone.
His wife was expecting, though no one knew it yet. And he wasn't doing well at all. Soon enough, they had nothing to eat. And so he took to thieving.
Could have eaten charcoal.
Well, I can understand him. To watch your family suffer like that. What could he do when they were going hungry?
If we'd known how badly off they was, folk would have helped out. But he kept his troubles to himself.
And did he get caught?
Well, at first it was just a few eggs going missing from people's hen coops.
Oh.
But then it was anything that wasn't nailed down.
I remember this.
And in the end, they caught him.
And I suppose he was harshly punished for it.
Even then he didn't let on why he was doing it. They whipped the skin off his back and banished him from Leditchko.
So justice was done then?
It wasn't enough for some folk. When the butcher found out he'd never get any compensation, he wanted them to chop off the charcoal burner's hands. If the bailiff hadn't talked sense into him, he'd have done it himself with his cleaver.
Well, he got off lightly enough then.
And in the end, he got what was coming to him, and more.
The butcher caught up with him?
No. It was the mills of God turning slowly but surely. His wife bled to death in childbirth, and the child died
That's
with her.
grim. That's very grim considering how much of a light-hearted quest this is supposed to be.
God have mercy on their souls.
Amen.
Nothing could have been done to save them.
There was no one there. He had no one who would care for his wife. They say on that day he parted ways with God forever, and he turned his back on the village too. I reckon he never forgave himself, nor us either.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways. But how did he end up?
Don't ask me that, lad. I beg you.
Well, we have to know. She's a gossip. She wants to tell us. Yeah, how did he die?
Come now, good wife. You can't leave the story unfinished.
I said no. Will you let it lie?
Interesting. Fisherman. Do you... No, he's a villager. Okay. So, we don't know. talk to the charlatan. She's not talking, which is fine. So the charlatan is he still asleep round here? Do I have to do the thing where I wake him up, then stand in the doorway? So if I do this... Oh, it's not... I'm not butting in here, I'm okay.
I know who was buried in that grave. A young charcoal burner.
So begins the tragic tale of the young charcoal burner who became entangled with the devil himself.
Oh, don't start. What devil? I'm trying to tell you... Ugh. He was from Ledechko. He was trying to eke out a living for himself and his wife, but he couldn't manage. When she fell pregnant, he took to stealing.
Pride drove him from the straight and narrow path, and soon he sold his soul to the devil to fill his stomach.
They caught him and punished him, but some of the people he'd robbed didn't think it was enough. Then when his wife died in childbirth, and the child too, he blamed everyone for it. Even God, apparently.
But when the time came to pay his debt to hell, the devil had no use for his soul, and took his wife and child instead. The charcoal burner cursed God, who struck him down in righteous vengeance. But the dead man's soul never left his body. He came back as a revenant, to vent his rage at God and men and take vengeance on the living.
Jesus, did you listen to what I said at all?
Sorry, did you say something?
Oh, never mind. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, the question is, what would the revenant do to get revenge on the villagers? Well, apprentice?
He throw eggs. Because this is what we do. We go around stealing rotten eggs, I think, from the hens. So we're going to do all this stuff,
He
I
was
guess.
stealing food from people, right? So, supposing he started again.
We should steal from people? Disgraceful. Have you no shame?
Maybe just a few eggs from hen coops, like the gossip mentioned.
I remember now.
Well, that wouldn't be too serious a sin. Will they put it down to the revenant, though?
They would, if I put some charcoal there instead.
And their nourishment he turned into ash.
I see. You could see how, like, superstitious would go for these sort of things. People would do it now, let alone 600 years ago.
The gossip mentioned the butcher. It seems he was infuriated that the charcoal burner's punishment was too lenient.
And the revenant spoiled their meat with his malign touch.
How's that?
Spoiled meat is a classic example of a revenant's power.
Huh. I thought it was the work of bad butchers.
That too, sometimes.
So, I should switch the good meat for bad at the butcher's. What about the butcher woman?
What about her?
Well, her conscience is still troubled on account of her man, and she feels haunted. This won't help her much.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, I want to help her.
All right, if you can find some other solution, you don't have to switch the meat. But I wouldn't worry about her.
That's interesting.
But make sure it's the same kind of meat. Not even a revenant will turn a cow into a chicken.
That is interesting, because I'm partway through that that banishment quest, the exorcism quest. And it's kind of tied it into this. That's cool how it's done that.
What about his wife and child? No doubt he'd want to avenge their death.
Well, how did they die?
In childbirth.
And when his love turned to rage, the water turned to blood.
The well?
Nothing too original. But it's tried and tested. If you do it at the baths, everyone will hear of it.
Okay, the baths.
How am I supposed to do that? It might be a bit suspicious if I'm seen walking around with a pail of blood.
No problem. There's a certain potion that will do the trick easily.
He cursed God. That's very serious.
What is it that most brings God to mind?
They don't have a church there. But everyone will have a rosary. I can't think of anything else.
That's it! If folks start losing their rosaries, they'll have sleepless nights over it.
You want me to steal rosaries? But that's...
Or just exchange them.
For what?
Charcoal?
for nothing.
Okay, so yeah.
So
we're stealing them then.
Switch eggs for charcoal, switch the meat, color the water in the baths, and switch the rosaries. That ought to do it. I hope so. Of course, if you come up with anything else, don't let me hold you back. Talking to people might give you ideas. Traders, the bailiff.
Well, what if someone sees me in the act?
They mustn't. Otherwise, it'll end up like Sasau all over again. Don't draw attention to yourself, or they'll put two and two together.
Sure. I'll keep my head down. And how will I know if I've succeeded? I doubt it'll be announced on the market square.
I'll be the first to know. They'll come running to me for a remedy, like hens at feeding time. Off you go and raise hell.
Okay. Oh, yeah, about the remains.
But whatever he did, don't you think he deserves some peace?
Dear Henry, after all the poor wretch went through, I'd say he's beyond any peace.
Well, he certainly won't have any as long as I'm carrying his bones around with me.
But you know who those remains could help.
Help? Who? How?
Me, of course. And I'd pay you a nice price for a revenant's bones.
But there is no revenant.
Not yet. What do you say?
Why not? I'll sell them.
All right. I'll sell them to you.
Splendid.
For 200? Is that what he's offering me? He's offering me that.
Are we agreed?
You're a right pinch purse.
He's not moving.
Revenant bones. They'll be very useful indeed. Farewell.
Of course, he's a charlatan. He doesn't want to pay for anything. Anyway, I've sold him the bones, which is brilliant. So, it's time to get to work in the town, causing mayhem. How do I switch the rotten meat? I mean, I guess I'm going to have to get some meat and let it rot, I would say. Could be the thing. I need to find some rotten eggs. I need some charcoal. Where am I going to get charcoal from? I might... Oh, where's the inn here? Am I at the inn? If there's an inn here... There isn't in here. Okay. I think I have a stack of charcoal in this place. I don't actually know where my bed is, though. So let's go and see if we can find that. Don't mind me. Don't know what you were doing in there in your pajamas. Anyway, that's not the right place. This looks like it's mine. So, other. Do you remember me stealing a load of charcoal? Also, just for a minute for a quest. What do I need to craft this potion with? Honeyed words. I've got the recipe. Oh, well, I don't know what that is. I'll find that out later, I guess. So, we're looking for charcoal. It would be under there, wouldn't it? Crap, I thought I had a load. Bollocks. Well, it's easy enough to buy. So, what we're going to do is... Actually, no, it's darkness. We can go around and we can actually... do a bit of thievery. Does it say where to steal the rosaries from? Do I get quest items for that? Replace the butcher's fresh meat with rotten meat. Find out what kind of meat the butcher has stored. Colour the water in the baths. Brew the potion to colour the water. Steal the rosaries. Okay, this is an ongoing quest. Colour the water in the baths. Replace the butcher's meat with fresh meat. I can maybe go and do that now. So what if I nip into the butcher's place and steal all the meat, let it rot, and then I can come back at another time. This sounds like a definite plan with no downsides.
Lamb. And I'll need lots of it if I'm to...
Oh, okay. This is how it's going to work then, right? So I need to go butchering sheep.
Just lamb now.
Just lamb. Is that all we need?
Hang on, this is venison. From roe deer. No wonder it's under lock and key.
Interesting. Well, it might have been locked once. It's not now. So I need all the stuff. Maybe I should have shut that door before doing this. It looks like we're going hunting then. I've got to go hunting sheep. Interesting. Beef, bacon, chicken, hare, horse. I'll have that. Can't resist. Can't resist. Okay, that bit's done. There might be some more stuff lurking in here.
I need to switch the lamb.
And this is all lamb, right?
Switch the lamb.
Lamb and roe deer. There's nothing in here. What's my food level like? I think I can try one, can I? Ah, I overdid it. I overdid it by a touch. Damn it. Oh, I need that one. Okay, so we'll go sheep murdering. I think there's some in one of the fields behind this place. But we can go and check out... While it's dark, we should probably go check out all the other houses, right? Tomahawk decided to add some veggies to your snags and noodles. Nice, sounds good. Sausage and noodles with vegetables, that sounds good. What you got in there, like onions, peppers, stuff like that? That sounds quite tasty, actually. Yeah, nice to see you again. It is. Right, let's open this one. I am like a thief in the night. Got a rosary in here. We have. I'll have that. Don't think. What is that? I wonder. Oh, this is busy in here. I might not want to be in here. Clanking around in plate armor. This might be the way out. Just frozen veg? Oh, peas, corn and carrot, that stuff. Yeah, nice. That sounds good, actually. You've got me hungry now. I am trespassing. That's okay. There's nothing in there of any interest. There's no chests. There's no big dirty chest, and we don't want to know. That's an interesting looking chap over there. I won't kill him. I won't knock him out. We don't need to do that. Okay, we're out. I didn't just come out of that house, officer. It was already open before I went in it. Not that I went in it. Let's see, where else? I mean, I could do all the... I could do all the buildings around here. Everywhere's going to have a rosary, right? Including this place. I like how no one even bothers to stop and question me now. It's just like, yeah, it's just Henry. Just let him go in. He's doing his stuff. Just let him go in. So somewhere there's going to be a chest in here. Could be that one. Rosary. Yep. I wonder if there's one per house. Or like one per person. Oh, I just need to steal 5 in total. Ooh, this looks like a tough one. Ah, it's already been done. They were all sleeping quite peacefully in there, weren't they? Did I do this? That's mine, you idiot. I don't know if there'll be more in here, but I'll check it out. I'm going to guess 1 per house. Game would make it a bit easier if it had them all in one building. But, I mean, the inn is likely to have multiple people living there, so it's possible. Bone powder of St. Thomas. I'm having that because that looks like that's going to be useful for something later. And a French altar candle. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. This is some weird stuff in here. I'm taking all of this. A new book and a treasure map. Do you know what? It's coming with me. That looks like too good not to take. I have a suspicious feeling that that's going to be useful for those potions that we need. I should have been paying attention to that. And what have we got? Just some groschen. Some venison. But not enough. Some saviour schnapps. Always take those. They're very useful. Funny if you saved the game with a stolen potion, it caused some weird effect when you loaded back in. Wouldn't that be good? Okay, so that's the inn done, and we've got a couple of houses. Let's just break into a couple more. We know what we need from the butchers. This place looks eminently lootable. No idea where the guards are. They're not doing their job very well. I mean, I've even got a torch going here. Rosary? Surprisingly not, actually. I thought there would be one there. Perhaps in that. Nope. Haven't been in here, have I already? Didn't think so. I'm hoping she's asleep. Let's see what we can find in this.
He's thieving! Hey, people! Thief! Help! Arrest that thief!
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't actually take anything.
Hey, surrender!
Oh,
you're under arrest for breaking the law.
I have surrendered. I'm going to talk my way out
Got you
of
at
this.
last. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
What?
Let's see if I can talk my way out of
Don't know what I'm
this.
talking about. I've got you for thieving and other things too. Don't waste your breath denying it.
What other
You
things?
should have thought twice about what you're doing. That'll land you a fat fine.
I think I can just get out of this. Don't mess with me.
Enough. What impertinence is this?
It's so
Do you
easy.
really want me to lose my temper?
But I was just... You misunderstood me. Sorry. You can go.
Henry can talk his way out of anything. And there was no rosary in there, so maybe there isn't in the traders' buildings. But there's one in the inn, so maybe. Who knows? We've got that one we've done. That one's the butcher's shop. Oh, they had one. So we're going in the traders next. Have I done this one? Is he coming this way? Nah, they don't care. Henry is the law around here. Having a load of different flavoured sausages. Beef, honey, herb and garlic, sweet chili chicken and pork barbecue. That's quite the combination. I mean, in theory, I should be wearing my stealth gear for this, but... That is dark in there. We got any rosaries in there? No. I'm struggling to find the last two. Don't really want to get caught again. Nothing in there. All right, nothing in this place. We leave. I'll leave the door open for a bit of ventilation. It's a warm night. I'm you know, caring like that. All right, the next one down, there is the gossip's house that we haven't got to yet. And of course, there's this place here. There's a door around here somewhere. There we go. Why does there have to be someone sleeping right there? Sorry. Sorry, we can't have people waking up. She's got a rosary. Oh, we can do it like this? Nice. Okay, that's another matter altogether. Anything in there? No. I can't see crap all. Hang on. Nothing. Okay. No chest. There is a big chest over here. I can't knock them both out because they will hear me. But one more rosary. That's it. We're done. That bit done. Excellent. Cool. Right. Nothing suspicious going on here whatsoever. What's next? He's looking at me. He's looking at me. That guard. I can see him. We're not doing that one. We're doing replace the eggs. I only need 3 charcoal. Where am I going to find that from? Go to a charcoal burners, I suppose. Oh, I need a load of lamb and roe deer. Okay. Brew the potion to colour the water. 25. Right. Let's go and find some sheep. Hopefully. Actually, do you know what? All this is going to be easier in daylight, isn't it? It's going to be considerably easier. Where's the inn? We will probably take our materials with us. In fact, let's go and visit this. Other stuff. What we're going to need. No, I might need belladonna, chamomile, possibly cobweb, comfrey, dandelion, fly garrick, eyebright. Who knows? Herb Paris. I'm just going to store all this on the horse. Mint. I've got enough mint. Oh, I don't need 400 nettle. I'm pretty sure I don't need 400 nettle. That's a lot of nettle. Sage. Maybe some salt. Who knows? Thistle. St. John's wort. We'll take about 40. Valerian. And wormwood. There we go. That should do. We'll transfer all that straight onto the horse, though. Black feathers. Bone powder of St. Thomas. Cave mushrooms. Cobwebs. Probably didn't need in the hundreds of this stuff. Dog skins. I don't think I need them anymore. At the same time, I don't really want to put them down just in case I'm wrong on that. I've picked up some crap here, haven't I? Put that on the horse as well. 62 nettles. 103 poppies. Sage. And I've got all this stuff as well. Interesting. And a load of treasure maps. Some stolen stuff. Okay. Let's rest. Oh, the blacksmith. That's a good call. That is a good call for getting the charcoal. Hang on, yeah. Is there a blacksmith here? There is indeed. Thank you, Pan. That is a high IQ move. I should have thought of that. I was thinking of traders, charcoal burners. I forgot that when I've been to blacksmiths before and I've stolen charcoal from the boxes outside their forges.
Yeah.
Which might mean we can get the eggs done in darkness as well. This is the guy. There might be some chicken coops on this side that we can actually do this. So if I go and look in... Don't think it'll be in there. What do I know? Right. Tell you what, I might need some for the potions as well, so I'll take all of it. And does this chap have some chickens? What do you think's on the road up there? Oh, it's another farm. No, oh, he does. He does. Wait, there's something flashed up there. Rob. I'll take the egg. And I need to put one of these in its place, right? If this is in the right area, it might not be. Charcoal. Charcoal. Just one. Did that count? It did. Excellent. Let's go and get the others. Or that guard finds me guilty of something I haven't done. Or something I'm about to do. Ooh, can we... I don't know if we can do the big ones. Can we do the big ones? No, it won't let me in. So we need the little ones. That's a shame. Shame I can't kill the pigs for pork as well, because that would be convenient. We'll have to have a look for sheep in daylight. I'm not going to run around the countryside in the dark. That's going to be a nightmare. Not completely useless at all, Pan. You are absolutely vital to the success of my gaming endeavours. Okay, I've left the horse, but I'm pretty sure we'll bump into plenty of chicken coops around here. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I'm good. Right, so off to this side, we should find something. Do you know, I don't think I'd even appreciated that this was a bathhouse. I don't think I've used the bathhouse here. Don't know if there's going to be a chicken coop there, but we'll try this place. Oh, okay. That looks like something I've stolen before, and it's ended up in here. Unless it's just the shields for the guards, which it quite possibly would be. Let's see. Chickens! Chickens live in a coop. But that's too big a one. Damn it. I recognise that noise, though. Hey! Here we go, fellas. Oh, this is going to be tricky. We'll come back in daylight. I think that's going to be awkward. Oh,
what's going on?
Nothing. Stop getting so upset.
Mother of God!
I can't put my torch on.
Only bandits creep around in
There we go. I think I just gave the guy a fright. He's okay. Well, I found the sheep, so that's good. Although, oh, hang on. I'm glad I came back.
That should be no problem.
I need 4 chickens. Right, okay, I've just come past a load of chickens as well. That's unfortunate. Right, back to the chickens. Success of my criminal enterprise. It's pretty much what most of my games boil down to. Sadly, though, the games where you actually run a criminal enterprise, you don't actually really... They've not been very good. Like City of Sin I think, was one. Gonna need one of you. Thank you very much. Can I just replace these now? Because they're not rotten yet. I'm guessing I should probably wait for them to rot. Right, so I'm gonna run around with like 4 chickens on me, yeah? Until they eventually rot. Which won't take long. So let's see, where am I? Where am I? We need to go... Oh, I went into the butcher's and came out the other one. Let's try in here. The trader doesn't seem to have... Well, I was about to write this place off as not having what I needed, but... Sheep everywhere in this place. Okay. I don't think the sheep are going to be a major problem. New perk available in Vitality. Okay. Mutton. This should be more than enough, right? Oh, wait, no, I need lamb. What the shit is going on with that one's leg? Right. I don't know what to say about that. I just don't quite know what to say about that. That is quite the impressive bug, I think. We might save that one. Oh, I haven't played any of the Mafia games. I should take a look at those at some time. I think they're on Game Pass as well, so I have access to them. Yeah. No, those look like they could be quite decent. I was thinking of the ones where you're like running a criminal enterprise and running a business. They're more like action games, aren't they? So I think there was one was called Empire of Sin. There's another one, Gangsters, back in the 90s. It was on the Amiga. That, unfortunately, was very similar, but it was just not good, unfortunately. It's just such a shame. I like stuff like that, but... I think Real Sheeps do that? Oh, hi, Tough. This is the Ghost House mission. No, this is one of the DLC missions. I think it's a Hans Capon DLC. It's for the charlatan. He wants me to upset people in this town, so they go running to him to buy a remedy to get rid of the ghost that's haunting them. And the ghost being me. Okay, so let me do this one. 2 eggs. Okay, if I take them both and I just put 2 charcoal in, does that count? Is that enough? Place the eggs in chicken coops with charcoal. Okay, no, I need to do one more then. So we're basically making it look like the place is haunted. We've dug up a corpse. We're going to make the meat look like it's gone off. And we're going to make it look like all the eggs have turned to charcoal. It's quite a clever ploy, really. Oh, I thought that was a chicken coop. And there's a bit of sheep murdering to do as well. What was the other thing we needed? It was sheep, roe deer, and chickens. We've got the chickens. I think we just need to let them rot for a bit. Unfortunately, I picked up a perk which stops things from rotting quite so fast, but... Pigs? Do we need pork? I don't think we need pork, but at least we have a ready supply of it if we do. There should be some more chickens around here somewhere. Let's try in here. Like, nearly everyone has chickens. Unfortunately, some people have chickens in a big chicken house, and we can't do that. Here we go. We're good. Oh, they don't have any. Damn. It's possible I've already stolen that one. Get Mafia 1 Remake and 2. Those are excellent. Was there a remake of Mafia 3? Or was that actually quite a recent game? I saw it come up on Game Pass because I was looking through the other day for things to install. And I saw Mafia came up on there and I thought, you know what, that would be a good one to play sometime. I don't think it's very long either, unlike this. I can't get the pixel I need. There we go. And let's put the good old charcoal back in. Only Mafia 1 has a remake? Ah, fair enough.
Hey, who's there?
Not me. Right, that bit's done. What's my energy level like? Energy 68. I could probably go for a day. I might nip back to the inn. We'll get an hour's sleep. And then we can head out again and go and do the next line of thieving. Actually, what I'll do is I'll get the roe deer. And I will take a hike up. I think there's what do you call it, an alchemist up in the woods up there. So I'll make the 2 potions that I need to do. And then we'll be good to go, I think. Daniel Vavra was complaining that someone is doing a Mafia prequel in 1890. They bought the rights and he's not involved with it. Oh, is he the guy behind the games? We want that one. An 1890 Mafia game. Could be getting into like Red Dead Redemption territory there with the date. That could be fun. Can I not sleep? I should be able to sleep. Sometimes it's weird. It doesn't let you... Sometimes you can sit down and then sleep, and other times you can't. And I can't really work out why. Oh, I think I've picked up a book as well. I should be reading that automatically. Mafia 2 is perfect. The story and characters, the world is just peak Prohibition-era America. I'll have to give him a look someday. Right then, we are good. Do we need feeding? No, we don't. By the way, my man, any news yet?
Good health to you.
So, how am I doing so far?
Everyone's talking about the Revenant, as if it were the 11 plagues of Egypt.
It's a good night's work then.
Wasn't it 10?
Oh, you still have a lot to learn. Nevertheless, no one in Ledechko would eat a single egg, even if they had any, because all the hens are hexed.
Well, at least they've got fuel for their fires.
Half the village is without rosaries. Someone even wanted to buy one from me.
And did you sell it?
I don't trade in such banal goods. But I sold him a cat's paw.
I didn't know a cat's paw was good for warding off revenants.
Henry, all the goods I have are good for warding
Of course they are.
off revenants.
That's still not enough, is it?
You're getting there, but they need a bit more pushing. Good luck to you.
Okay. I mean, if everything happened in one night, that would be a spectacular thing, wouldn't it, really? Would that be better than if all these mysterious events happened over the course of a week or two? I don't know. Maybe they would. Maybe it would be better to just everyone wake up one morning and all the eggs have turned to ash. The meat's rotten instantly. Half the village has been murdered and the other half have got their rosaries stolen. So I need to... Oh, I need to talk to him about that. The potion for the bath water.
What's the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
You mean for coloring the water? Ah, well...
Well...
He's going to sell it to me.
Pay close attention now.
Oh, no.
I'm all ears.
Listen, chat, listen.
How love turned to bloodshed. Once there was a knight.
Maybe not.
Who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples. But he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous with the maid. All three would drink wine together by the river, and he would help his friend to get acquainted with her. This they did, but the maid fell in love instead with the pious knight. The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded, anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused. The young maid took a dagger from one of the knights and plunged it into her own heart. Their bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood flowed from them into the river, turning the waters crimson.
I thought you were going to tell me the recipe, not some fable.
it is the recipe. I mean, the recipe is concealed in the story.
What on earth for?
So I don't forget it.
All right.
Okay.
So what does it mean?
I can't remember.
Great. So if you don't know, who does?
You'll figure it out, my loyal apprentice. I remember there are 3 plants in the story, but that's about all. But I know it was a simple recipe. It should be enough to grind the ingredients and brew them together for one turn. So, all you have to do is work out what the ingredients are from the story.
Sure. Why make things simple if you can complicate them?
Quite. Okay. I didn't listen to that at all. I didn't pay attention to the names of the plants.
What's the recipe for that?
Right. Skip this.
Closer.
I'm all ears.
I'm going to write these down.
How love once there was a knight.
Prickly.
Who, though upright
Thistle.
and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples.
It's got to be Poppy.
But he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight,
St. John's Wort.
fierce and learned
Okay, we've got it.
crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride.
It's got to be. Oh, I
This
skipped
they
one.
did, but the maid, angry.
Okay, I think we've got it. Thistle, Poppy, and St. John's Wort, I think. I'm going to go with that. Do I? I think I have those on me or on the horse, right? We've got... St. John's Wort, Thistle, and Poppy. Yeah, we've got enough. Okay. So we can make this thing. That kind of makes sense. Poppy would make a red potion, maybe, you would think. It is nearly 6 p.m. Thank you, Pan. Thank you. I'm okay. I don't need to rush off dead on 6, but what happens is when I often play these games, I get absolutely roped up in what I'm doing, and then suddenly time just vanishes. So as long as I'm kind of aware of the time, I'm okay. I don't need to be anywhere, technically, till about 6:45. So I'm okay for a bit. Just on the off chance, because I have a feeling this love potion might need honey that I've got to go and make. What's this? Is there a chest in here? Burnt wood from Alois's farm. Oh, absolutely take that. I found some quest item that I had no idea I was coming for. That's awesome. Where was the beehive, though? I've just ridden past a beehive somewhere. Should be on the map, right? Come out. It should be there. It's not in the bushes, is it? This mission sucked lots of luck. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is that a beehive? It is. I'll take all the honey. I mean, I'm just going to stick my mail gloved hand in and... Oh, is that it? I wouldn't mind keeping bees one day. I think we've talked about this before, haven't we? I've actually been eating honey more often recently. I don't have it very often. I'm not a huge fan of it in most uses, apart from on toast. It's absolutely amazing on toast. I love it. And we happen to have some in. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. I've already got contacts with the local beekeepers association, so I'm set for that. Not that I've reached out about doing it yet, because I'm not in a position to do that yet. But why am I coming back here? I'm going the wrong way. But I just happened to... Some of them rang me up to go and fix the computer for them, and I thought, we got talking. We got to look at the bees and stuff and the hives, and that was a useful contact to have made, and I got paid for it, which is even better. Yeah. My favourite type. Use it in tea, sore throat treatment. I might try it in tea, actually. That would be kind of nice. My eldest daughter absolutely loves it on fruit and natural yogurt. I'm not a big fan of it, like mixing with yogurt and stuff like that and porridge, but I can see why she likes it on the... I'm in a private area.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
I guess so.
To arms! Get over here!
Stab! Stab!
No! No more fooling
So I just walked in this bunch of bandits then, eh? Wow! He went down. Wow, okay, they went down fast.
Well landed.
Just give up. Okay. New perk available. Okay, let's take that. Oh, it's just going to be an option to learn another combo, isn't it? So we got an agility one before. Oh, sorry, vitality. We'll take this. The human dustbin. That does sound like me. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will it have any positive effect. I might take Sprinter, actually, for running. I'm going to take Sprinter. I see if I might regret that, but I'm going to do it anyway. And in sword, blunt strike, short sword. We want like something stab, which would be amazing. I'm not going to use any of these. I never use combos, ever. That was a big twitch. You can keep all that. What's his mate got? Charcoal, typical. Honey. So I just happened to stumble across these guys. I was a bit surprised to find them there. What's in their camp? You can't sprint while overloaded. Anything? No. Okay, another bandit camp cleaned out. So if I really got too much crap on me, what about armor? Do I... What? I've got a burial shroud? Do I need that anymore? I don't think I need that anymore. Let's drop some of this crap as well. And what have I got? Something must be weighing me down massively. 112 mutton. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to rot, aren't I? Okay. Rosehip wine. Save your schnapp. Put that on the horse. And regular wine. Let's take a wine. And in this, I must have stacks of crap. I think I'm done with the charcoal now. The bulging purse. A couple of dog skins. Hair pelts. Manfred's purse. I'm sure I don't need all this rubbish. And then I've got a load of this. Let's see if we can apply some of these, actually use these up. Can't even finish them off like that. That's good anyway. And so, we were on our way to the alchemist shack. Which is up here. Oh, is this it? This is it. Now, the lady that lives here should have anything I need, assuming I haven't killed her in the past. I don't think I have, but you never know. Right, let's have a look at the recipes. So, Musk of Infinite Allure. I need cave mushroom, sage, marigold, and comfrey. So, we can't prepare this, because I probably don't have the cave mushroom. It'll be on the horse, I think. Add the marigold and comfrey and brew for 1 turn. Add the cave mushroom. That goes in last, but do not cook. Okay. So, there's another one. Can I manually prepare one? Inventory. So, if I go to... It's all on the horse. Hang on, hang on. It's all on the horse. We're going to do both at once here. So give me all of your special stuff. I don't actually need the belladonna, so we can leave that there. But the cave mushrooms I do need. And the comfrey, I think. And I can't remember, so I'm just going to put everything on. We'll stick it back over later. Marigold was 1. Poppy was 1. Sage. That's 1. That's 1. Valerian? I don't think so. I think that's everything. Right, shall we do the Musk of Infinite Allure first? I can prepare this one. So, water. Right, so what do? We grind the sage. And we drop in the cauldron and brew for 3 turns. So prepare that, so it should put the stuff out. Right? So we want water. I think I should be able to remember this without writing this down, I hope. Maybe I have one more look. Hang on. I can read it from there. So we grind the sage, drop the sage in and brew for 3 turns. Marigold and comfrey, brew for 1 more turn, and add the cave mushrooms, but do not cook. So, sage first. Right, let's grind that. I do like the alchemy system in this. It looks really good, really clever. It's a pain in the arse to use, I will admit. But just for the cleverness of the way they've put it together, I do think it's good. Right, let's give that 3 turns of brewing. Bellows, we go Q. And we turn that, right? That one. And we have to hope we get this right. See if we can really stoke it and get a good head of steam up. I have to make sure I turn that when it's ready. That should probably be the last one on the bellows. That should be it. Right, and then we get the marigold. And dump it in. And the comfrey. Dump it in. Turn that. Boil it. For 1 turn. I hope this is going to be enough. Well, we'll just leave that going. And then once that flame's died down, we'll chuck in the cave mushroom. It's just chucked it in. Oh my god, it's just chucked it in. It wasn't supposed to just chuck it in. And then use, right? Let's see if we've got this. 1 potion of infinite allure crafted. You've brewed Musk of Infinite Allure. Excellent. Right, so the next thing I need to do is go to inventory. And I wanted Thistle, Poppy, and St. John's Wort. Okay. Select. And that one and that one. Confirm. So, and I think it was enough to grind them up, I think, and put them in with water. We want to... Why can I not grab these? I want to experiment. Do I need... Oh, I need water. Okay, we need to start with water. Not that we need to rinse the potion out or anything, but the pan. Do you reckon I could put them all in and grind it? Should we try that? I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to try it, though. I bet that doesn't work. I bet you have to do it individually. I like the idea of doing it like this, but I don't know. I think I've tried to shortcut this and I've probably ballsed this up. Stick it in. Okay. Go for it. And then we do this. And see if we make this strange blood red decoction thing. Get one of those. Use. Just pour it red hot over my hands. That's the way to do it. Did it work? All ingredients are lost. No, we buggered that up. Okay, I need to do it one at a time, I think. So I think... Oh, I might be wrong. It might not be the... It might not be the poppy that she wants. That he wants in the thing. What other red flower would it be? I don't think he'd be talking about Flyer Garrick. It was out of the sisters in the field and they all wore red wimples. That's pretty much going to be that, I think. You use honey and tea to both empower its properties and as a sweetener. Probably a nice thing. I'm not a big fan of tea, so maybe that would make it better. Why did I get the sage out? What was the sage was for the other one, wasn't it? So I should have thistle. I'm pretty sure it's those. Right, select confirm. One at a time this time. So water. Hi, Dirty Orkman. Red bonnets sound like mushrooms. Flyer Garrick. It could be. It could be. We've got one, so we'll replace the poppy for that if this fails. It might be that I was trying to be lazy with my construction method, so... This might be the reason why it failed, because I should have done them one at a time. He did say you should just grind them up and put them in, didn't he? He didn't say you should just chuck them in the pan and cook them. I'll do it the painstakingly slow way. They're the only mushrooms that do have the red bonnets, don't they? I don't know. Can I see what his speech was without actually going back to him? I don't think you can in the game, can you? You can't look at things. Oh, shit. Hang on, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Use. How do you use that then? I don't want to use that. I can't use that. That's all right. That's worked. Okay, that's worked. Oh, maybe I should have mixed them all up in the dish first if I wanted to put them all in the thing to grind them. See, that might have worked. Right, I might have overboiled them last time as well, so... Give me one of them. I'll just wait for those flames to die down. It's had one turnabout there, hasn't it? So let's see what we've got. And it could be Flyer Garrick instead of Poppy. Alright. He didn't say just to chuck them in, did he? Maybe I'm grinding them and I don't need to. We can't go back to have a look, can we? Not without talking to him. I'll try one where I just chuck it all in. Perhaps marigold. It's the red wimples, because wimples are like the red Oh, the wimples are like the things that nuns or medieval ladies wore, aren't they? They're like the hoods and the flowing things. So it won't be I don't think it'll be a marigold. Because they're definitely not red. Let's go to the inventory. I'll try. From what I've got, comfrey is more of a pink. It's possible it's that. We'll try one of doing it just like this. By just chucking it in a pan. Because this is going to be quick. So chuck it in there. It might be that I've invented in my mind that I had to grind them up. We'll have a look through all the other herbs and stuff. Actually, I'll have a look through the book and see what colour everything is in there. That'll do it. Bellows. Give it one turn. Oh, I can't do the bellows again? Oh, well, I might have buggered this up anyway. Right, use. I think he got one turn of stuff. And it's failed. All right, let me have a look. Because this will have all the pictures of the herbs, so we're looking for something with a red head. It could be the fly agaric, but they're found in woodlands, not in fields, which is why I'm thinking it's not those. But hey, Indigo, how's it going? There's nothing else looking red in this, is there? It should at least show poppy, because I know I have some recipes for that. And that's the only thing that's definitely red. I mean, I might have just skipped past a potion that says blood red stuff, so do tell me if I have. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. I'm all over the trip to Ukraine. I want to go back already. I want to go back and help some more. Lethian water, what's that? Hang on. What's that? What does this do? Beware, though, the procedure is irreversible and painful. Is this, oh, you can reset your perks. Okay. Mini vacation. It was on the way back. Yeah, coming through when we had 2 days in Poland, in Krakow on the way back. That was awesome. With all the food we got to try there. Yeah, a really nice city, though. Let's have a look in this. This is likely to have a load of herbs in. I'm going to see what looks red. It could be that fly agaric, and I wish I'd maybe just read the instructions again. Poppy's the only red-looking one. I might need to travel back to the guy and ask again. It's so annoying. Can't sprint while overloaded. Oh, she's here.
Greetings. What do you need?
I might be able to ask her. Oh, no.
May the Lord watch over you.
Does she have anything other than what was in that chest? Let's try the fly agaric then, because we've got that instead of the poppy, and we'll go back to grinding because I feel like I read grinding it. Let's go this one. So we're going to put that one in. And what was the other? I was pretty certain it was thistle and St. John's wort, because they sounded the most obvious. Yeah, looking at those, maybe it is fly agaric. Let's find out. Oh, you don't grind fly agaric though, do you? Let's put the water in. Spirits. I'm pretty sure this goes straight in. Yep, okay, they're chucking it in. We'll grind the others up. And I'll go back and talk to the dude if it's not this. It might be that I chuck them all in and don't grind any of them. Oh, I've put both in? I'm an idiot. Never mind. We'll throw it in. We'll just cook it and see what happens. And it fails. It probably will fail this. Right, give it a burn. Turn that thing. Give it another burn so it lasts until the end of that, and then we should be good. That looks about right. Let's find out if we've done it. I'm going to have a load of duff potions here, aren't I? I'm going to go and throw it at the charlatan. Can't sprint while overloaded. So, I might have done it wrong there as well, so we're not really any the wiser. I will throw away, or rather put away. I'm going to put most of that away, to be quite honest, because we only need a little bit out. Keep the mint out. The marigold. I need to go and talk to him again, because I might be way out with what I think I'm doing. I'm still overloaded. Cave mushrooms we're done with. What have I got that's so damn heavy? 213 poppies. Okay. I mean, that will do it. These things are a bit heavy as well. I don't need that many. Jesus Christ, I really don't. Let's get down to that. There we go. We can move again now. Right. So she wasn't any help. My horse has run off. Let's go. I'm going to go and talk to the guy. I'm going to listen to the thing again. I mean, it's not hard to get to. He's just down here, so. As long as I don't get ambushed on the way. I can never have enough poppies. It helps with the ladies. See, those definitely look orange, don't they? The marigolds. French altar candle. Powdered. Oh, he's selling all this stuff. Mint. Salt of St. James Madonna. Rose hip white. Rose hips. It won't be that. It surely won't be that. Let's see if he'll sell me anything. Let's have a look. Is there anything there that's red? I don't know what this stuff is, actually. I've never heard of Urim and Thummim. Right, let's ask him again about this sodding potion.
What's the recipe for that potion?
Pay close attention now.
I'm all
right.
ears.
Okay, here we go.
How long once there was a knight who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance.
I'm sure that's Thistle.
He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples.
I'm sure that's Poppy.
But he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order.
It's got to be St. John's Wort, that.
The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous with the maid. All three would drink wine together by the river, and he would help his friend.
So I should have used spirits, I think.
This they did, but the maid fell in love instead with the pious knight.
Hey, hero.
The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded.
There's also a recipe in the book.
Anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused, their bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood...
Okay. I think, is wine an option when you're brewing potions? Because I think that's where I've gone wrong. When you pick the 4 bottles, there's 3 bottles. I know there's oil, water, spirits. Is wine? Is wine there?
Has your manhood been whittled from the flame?
Let's go try it again. I'm pretty sure we're right with the flowers. Yeah, what a description entirely. So there's a recipe in a book, is there? I mean, I've done the quest before, but it was 6 years ago, so I can't remember what I did. But let's go and have a look at that alchemy bench, because if it was just wine, I know what I've done wrong. There's 4 things. There's water, there's... I bet that's wine. Okay, start alchemy. Here we go. It's wine. All right, that's what it is. That's what it... I'm sure that's what it'll be. Right, so poppy... St. John's and thistle. Let's go with the wine. I will try just chucking the stuff in together to start with. And then if that doesn't work, we will grind it in. I mean, this is red to start with, so this is off to a much better start. Let's... actually, no, we probably do want to grind it, don't we? I'm going to grind it. You done all the charlatan quests? As I say, it was a long time ago when I did them. It was back when the Hans Capon DLC turned out. And now I'm thinking of it, I'm pretty sure that the charlatan quests were bugged before that came out as well. And you couldn't actually do his quest line. I can't believe I wrote down the name of the 3 things and didn't think to pay attention to the water or wine bit. That feels like kind of the most important bit, doesn't it? You going to buy Kingdom Come 2? Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to it. It's, what, 4 months now? It's not long, actually. Not long at all. It's going to be good, though. I hope it's going to be good, anyway. Let's see, because there's going to be a few things different. So some things could be improved, definitely. But you know when they do things slightly different from one game to its sequel, and you just hope, well, let's hope they go in the right direction. So I've been so disappointed with so many game releases over the last few years. I don't want to get too excited for this, but I am looking forward to it. Okay, so we need 1 lot of boiling. So let's turn that on. Let's turn that, if we may. We just give that another stoke there, and it should last roughly. Keep pulling that lever. There, that's it, we're good. Now grab one of them. And get that hot oil out. Hot wine. Come on, this must be it. Red wine with poppy and thistle and St. John's wort. It has to be it. Yay! I've brewed fake blood. That's what it was. It just needed the wine. So we were on the right track with everything. Maybe I should make another one as while I'm here, in case I go and balls this up. But we're good. Victory. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the help with that one. I can't believe we were obsessing over the flowers and mushrooms and stuff, and it was the damn base ingredient of the potion that we needed to look at instead. I should know that from my time fixing PCs. You always look at the simplest solution first. If the monitor's black, you don't ask about changing the graphics card and fiddling with cables. The first thing you do is check that it's plugged in. And it's the same with this. I should have known. I should have known. What does this do? This is going to turn water red. So basically, I'm pretty sure that I could have gone and bought some food dye or something, potato dye, and that would have done just the same job. But we need to make it look like the ghost has turned the water to blood in the bathhouse. So that's where I'm going now. However, what I might do is just get a quick bath first. Hello?
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm interested in...
And what is it you'd like?
Well, we just want the quick wash and everything.
I'll
Quick wash and blow dry.
Physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
Come on.
That can be arranged.
We'll pay.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be.
There we go. And this is going to be the perfect opportunity to just dunk the blood in there as I come out. Talal, you think Kingdom Come 2 will be fighting in the Hussite War on the side of Jan Zizka? I don't know who that is, but I've heard of the Hussite Wars. I think they're mentioned in this. We shall see. It's going to be like a whole step up from this game anyway. It's story-wise and its place in the world-wise.
What hole did you crawl out of? You've no business here.
I should do it.
There! Over there!
Do something! My God! Over there!
Do I need to do any more?
Help!
Hey, you! Halt!
I'm actually quite innocent.
Help!
Failed. I should have gone in. I should have gone this at night, shouldn't I? Oi, this is a bit savage, isn't it? I tipped some wine into a bath and I'm getting slayed.
Around here where you don't belong. Well, you won't forget this in a.
I think it's so unfair that you pay to have a bath, and the moment you step out the bath, your time is up and you get accused of trespass. Right. Anyway, we're gonna play this old chestnut again.
Enough. What impertinence.
There we go.
I was just.
Right. Do I have to? I need. Did I actually? Have I got any more fake blood? Right. I've got. I can do that again, unless that quest is now completely sodded up. No, that's not it. It's this one. Check in with a shell from time to time. Let's have a look. Replace it. So we messed up the blood one. Okay. Right. I'll do the meat. I'll do the meat. I need 50 roe deer. We'll get that some other time, I guess. Crap. That was a shame. After all that crafting, swinging that sword like there's no tomorrow. It's like, quick, there's a guy got out of the bath that he's just paid for. Kill him, quick, he's a threat. As he fastens up his trousers. Anyway, with that, folks, I have overrun a little bit. I need to get going, so I will be back. I think I'm streaming Monday afternoon, but it'll be a late start because I've got an appointment to get to before then. So we'll try and go for Monday afternoon. Actually, next week, we're going to be trying this Ara History Untold Civilization type game. I think it looks good, so I need to learn a bit more about it, and then we'll go through that. So we'll be back to Kingdom Come either at the end of the week or the week after. We might get a full week of this other one, but rest assured, we will be back very soon because we're going to finish this obviously before the sequel comes out. So have a great weekend if I don't see you, and I will catch you, as always, on the next one.